Hello, welcome to Loud Equals Funny, episode 56. The letter of the day is A.
Hey.
A stands for Ah! Welcome to Loud Equals Funny.
Claus
noise suppression
completely
back.
noise suppressed him.
That's fine. That's fine. You need a little contrast. Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, all right.
Welcome to Loud, or perhaps entirely silent equals funny. We're your
Yeah.
hosts.
Episode 56.
A
Okay.
bunch of assholes. Hi, how's it going?
Yeah. Hey, we're hopefully, hopefully you're not one of the ones impacted by layoffs currently, folks. Hopefully that's not going on.
Yeah.
For you
I mean, hey, if you are and you worked for a certain company that starts with a B, reach out.
Yes. B, GI, or technically Intel, I guess. Fuck it, I'll just give up the ghost there.
These nuts, honestly.
Oh yeah,
Yes.
Intel too. Yeah.
Yeah,
Didn't
but
the CEO of Intel post like a psalm on his Twitter?
Oh, he
earlier
did.
It was a
He
proverb,
posted a
yeah.
fucking whole proverb
It was a
on
proverb?
Twitter, and it's
I
like,
don't know. I don't know these things.
it's real bad. Well, it's real bad when your CEO's praying on Twitter. It's like, okay, what's going
Yeah, it's
on
a bit
here,
rough.
guys? Was it that
Very
bad?
concerning stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, was it?
What was the situation with Bungie? They laid off people, and
Yeah,
then
they laid off.
a couple days before they did it, the guy was showing off his brand new cars to a bunch of people.
Yeah, so this came
Yep.
out on
Yeah.
Twitter, but
Cartoonishly evil.
like this week, Bungie, makers of Destiny 2 and various expansions, effectively laid off 200 workers and then are spinning off, I think, 130 into Sony to launch a new IP separately. I think. It's what they said.
I think they're partnering. I can't remember if it's specifically to work on a new IP for gaming or if it's to help with their TV division, because I know Disney wants to have Bungie people do
Sony.
a Destiny, or sorry, who did I say? Disney?
You said Disney, yeah.
Oh, they're on my brain.
You're good.
Because Sony wants Bungie to help them do Destiny live action stuff.
Yeah, which
So I don't know if maybe.
Wow, they couldn't even
Or being
manage to
taken-
make it a fucking video game. Let's jump to TV shows already. Great.
yeah. Well, I mean, there was a rumored thing years ago. Like, if you remember around Destiny 1 and the launch Destiny 2, they wanted to do at least something. They wanted to do an animated series or something, which made sense. They had a lot of lore in the Grimoire cards. You could have really turned into some cool shit, but they never did anything with them. And then,
That's what I always heard was tons of lore but no storytelling whatsoever.
yeah.
Did you
Yeah.
post an article about it, Gabe? I could pull up.
I'm perfectly
Oh,
open.
Yeah.
I'm perfectly open to I don't know, the Arcane, but for Destiny. I don't give a shit about this video game, but the TV show's kind of good.
Yeah, let me see the world. I mean, I would have loved some of the Cade 6 stories we got in the Grimoire stories. It would have been interesting, but we never got them.
Yeah.
Half of the
Alright.
fucking Five Nights Freddy, I just saw the crossover thing.
Yeah.
We'll get to that.
We'll
But
talk
half
about
of the Destiny stuff that was ever good apparently was just decommissioned, discontinued. You can't play most of those campaigns anymore. All that
Yeah.
shit.
Here,
Forsaken.
Silly image. There he
Yeah.
is.
Yeah, Google
Drake
search
making
for
a
silly
great-
image. There he is.
AI emoji.
Of
Yes.
Drake making a silly hung out face emoji,
Oh.
which he's sending to girls all the time.
I wouldn't doubt that too.
See, in October
yeah.
of this year, October of last year, I should say, Bungie laid off about 110 or 120 employees, something about that amount. And
It was around there. Yeah.
it was like, oh, this was right after Lightfall, which was not a great DLC, but it definitely didn't deserve this. It didn't deserve all those people getting laid off. And then, admittedly, the pre-orders for the Final Shape were very low because Lightfall was a really bad expansion. Really bad. Outside of the new gameplay mechanics they added, it was shit. It was clearly a stopgap wheel turn expansion until the Final Shape, and it showed. The Final Shape came out and was really good, actually. really great storytelling moments. There is a scene from the final part of the campaign, technically, that's my background right now. It's a really great moment. It
I
hit.
remember you put that up last time we talked about Bungie.
Yeah, it's gonna be my little
Much happier times.
Every time we talk about Bungie going forward, it's probably going to be this because it's fucking disappointing. They literally threaded the needle in my mind. They actually ended this fucking story in a way that was kind of satisfying. And for me, I guess, hey, that's a finale. I uninstalled it a couple days ago. I installed Warframe because I'm also a sucker. But and I wanted another itch to
Warframe
scratch.
is fine.
It's fun, but it's basically scratching an itch that Bungie
Yeah.
kind of gave me because
At least they've released content that's solid year after year.
yeah.
With I don't think many like falters.
Yeah.
Like unlike Bungie, you know.
Yeah. Effectively,
Don't mind me. I'm just shuffling around. Sorry.
Oh, you're good. But yeah, no. Pete Parsons allegedly about a few days prior to this layoff had brought some employees over to look at his new car collection because this man has been spending his segment of the $3 billion that Sony paid for on brand new, well, not brand new, but
Attention
collector cars.
employees. Attention
Yes.
employees. Look at this shit. Look at this cool shit I bought. By the way, you're fired.
Yeah, two days later,
What a
gotta let you
fucking
go.
shit show.
I mean,
Yeah.
like, there's
Yeah, we're gonna have to let you go. We gotta save a lot of costs.
yeah. You look at this and it says that they laid off, including several top executives, which
Yeah.
it's like, okay, were they
yeah.
trimming the fat, draining the swamp, so to speak, getting rid of some of the people that fucked over Destiny for several years, or maybe it's just those scummy people getting rid of whatever holdouts were still doing their jobs well. I mean,
sadly,
you know that
not.
it's probably not the fucking it's probably not like the fucking 3D character modelers or whatever who fucked
the
over
problem.
Destiny.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No.
all the people, most of the people getting fired are likely not like, yay, that guy's out of Bungie now, yay.
Supposedly
it's
one
just
of them.
guys doing grunt work.
Supposedly one of them that got fired is Luke Smith, who again I haven't heard full confirmation, but effectively he was like one of the few people that actually was really good at telling stories in the Destiny universe.
That actually sucks.
Yeah, dude started as a Kotaku writer, then got hired on at Bungie and wrote some of the best stories they've told, and in Destiny, I should say, mind you, in Destiny. But yeah, it's like
can't exactly beat Halo 2 or ODST, but
not that close. But he was a part of a Taken King's writing team, and then Forsaken, which the best expansion that you can't play in Destiny 2 anymore. It's fucking tragic. It really is. Like, because you can go back towards around June when I was talking about this expansion. It was fucking amazing. I thought it was great. You might need to refresh the article.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Bloomberg.
But first, here's some stupid ass loading.
Yeah, Bloomberg sucks dick. I'm sorry.
Oh boy, that's terrible.
Oh, okay,
yeah.
cool.
Oh yeah, that's.
I mean, Bane, you're like a live service fan, though, isn't it? The way of the fucking thing for it to just
not for every game.
Well, for Destiny, like that's what it is. So it drops this expansion, and then shouldn't that be the way it is? Just get rid of the expansion 2 months later, and now nobody can play the one good Destiny expansion.
They've actually kept most of the other ones around, except for there is a canonical reason without getting too deep into the weeds. The Darkness supposedly took over those universes, but we killed the Darkness. We killed effectively the big bad. We should be able to get those fucking we should have those play spaces back, but they'll never do it.
I'm so annoyed by like stupid lore reasons for bad stuff in the game.
Yeah, I mean,
like
it is dumb. It is dumb.
Playing through Elden Ring and getting to those nighttime only bosses where if you die, you then have to manually set the night to be back at the night. And it's like, there's probably some fucking stupid Miyazaki lore reason for why the death birds are only at night, or why you die and go back to the fucking morning or whatever. And I'm just like, man, I don't care if there's like some dumbass reason buried in a fucking manual somewhere. Just
So let me do it.
Let me fight the goddamn boss again.
Yeah, so if y'all take a really quick look at the Gabe chat,
Oh,
that
boy.
big red thing, that's my CPU usage.
I can see that.
Oh boy.
Usually it hovers around the middle and it's like blue, not blue, green, maybe sometimes yellow, but it's very red.
Yeah, it looks like it's about to boil over out of that little container it's in.
Yeah, you might
Hey,
need to pour some ice
sponsors.
cube.
You want to be like the letter A over here? Hosts at loudequalsfunny.com.
Yes. We
I don't
just
know
need-
how that has to do with the letter A, but give Tristan money because he
Well,
needs it.
they're our
Yes.
sponsor today. Although to be fair,
First
they
computer's
only
going
really
to
gave
Tristan.
me this. They only really gave me this thing of mysterious liquid. It's clear,
Hell
but
yeah.
it doesn't taste like water. So
Getting moonshine.
hopefully nothing bad happens to me.
Hell
I'm
yeah.
not alcoholic
That's,
either.
that's
Give
pure ethanol.
Tristan,
It tastes like flowers and herbs.
give Tristan a CPU before he dies of absinthe poisoning. Holy shit! Well,
I'm
that's green.
hallucinating the food right now. Wow.
Oh, man.
Y'all
So
want to
we're
see
gonna
some?
try to make sure that your computer doesn't explode as
That
we
too.
proceed.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So speaking
Yeah.
of Bungie,
yeah. So
so y'all know Marty O'Donnell?
yeah, so
So Joe Staten out here. I don't know what the
Yeah.
hell is.
yeah. So this was for the white dudes for Kamala Harris, which
A bit cringe, but whatever.
a
I
little
don't
bit
care.
cringe, but the heart's in the right place. I'm gonna effectively say it's cringe, but it's not like malicious cringe, you know?
Yeah, it's like, hey
It's a-
guys, what are you listening to on the radio there? When
You
like
know
the
what
kid
it
has
is?
the iPod.
It's very
like that kind of
millennial
cringe.
coded in a way, but
It
that's
is.
neither here nor there. Well, let's get to
Yeah.
Marty.
So this is Joseph Staten, by the way, one of the narrative leads for basically the entire Halo saga up until it got bad.
And then he
And
came
now
back
here's Marty
for
O'Donnell.
the best of the bad ones.
Yeah, true. And then here's Marty O'Donnell, who also did the music for most of the Halo games until they got bad,
Yeah.
saying, "Well, it's kind of hard. Well, it's kind of hard to engage in civil discourse when the meaning of words have changed. Normal equals weird, radical equals moderate, border equals root causes, racist equal white dudes for Harris."
You know, this is wrong because nobody who I've seen who's a lefty radical at the very least would be willing to call themselves a moderate. They hate
Yeah.
fucking moderates.
They
They hate
would-
I was
liberals.
gonna
They
say
hate
moderate,
centrists.
yeah.
Yeah,
It's-
no.
I think anyone would hate to be called a moderate. It sounds very
Border-
indecisive, you know.
What does that mean? Border equals root causes.
I'm not entirely sure.
Because
That's
I know
his
his
old
whole
man.
thing.
That's his old man brain
Yeah.
having a stroke.
His whole
Clavis.
thing, like his whole campaign, apparently is going to be about the border or some gay shit.
Yeah.
Like some shit.
Where
No
he-
one. I guess
doesn't he
people
live in
still
Nevada?
care, but it's just such a boomer thing to like the
That's the-
border.
Yeah, that's the
Yeah,
thing.
yeah.
Nevada is like the closest state to the border where the border crisis really doesn't fucking matter.
Yeah. It's mostly a
Yeah.
hey, you get
If
to
he
see a
wasn't-
brown person in Vegas.
If he was in Texas, it's like, all right, border security, sure, but he,
Like,
yeah,
all right,
Nevada,
yeah.
come on, Nevada, I don't know about that.
Yeah,
And then
it's-
racist equals white dudes for hair. Is he saying they're racist?
I guess. I don't know.
guess, but also
Yeah.
So fucking
it feels like
weird.
he's subtweeting Joe Staten.
He
for
absolutely
some-
is. He can't
Yeah.
be. He can't not be.
It's such petty bitch behavior. I thought he had balls from this. I thought he had more
I-
balls of this.
Hey, listen, Marty. If you want to defend yourself, host it loud equals funny. Unblock me on Twitter, you fucking
Yes.
coward.
Yeah,
I
you
mean,
know
I'm
what?
gonna-
If you could, tell you what. I'll give him 1 hour to say whatever the fuck he wants politically.
I will
I'll
genuinely.
give him an
humor
hour starting now, and if he does not respond before this podcast is done, he's out.
What
But I
up,
will say, I
man?
think I agree.
It's a shame he
with that
blocked me on
second-
Twitter. I could invite him right now.
That second tweet that just says, I think they're both being dumbasses because it's like this white dudes for
Kind of.
Harris thing just kind of comes across as like,
Yeah, it's
you
millennial
know,
cringe.
white guy apologia. I'm so sorry for being
Well,
a
Joe
colonizer
Staten's older
or
than
whatever.
millennial, but
Whatever. And then this guy's running
feels
on the
millennial coded.
Republican ticket platform of my border in Nevada. So like,
Yeah,
yeah, they're
it's-
both being kind of fucking. Go back to making
Oh,
Halo, you
dude.
freaks.
Dude, we have
Well, but
ones
also,
here
like-
where it's like we're in Indiana. Why are we talking about the border here, Chief? Hold
Yeah.
up.
This is also continuing the whole ongoing weird equals like a slur thing that has been going around where people
Well,
are like, they can't call us
supposedly
weird.
the
Not
Elon thing
fair.
wasn't real. That was
Yeah,
not real.
Okay, that was not
Basically,
real,
right-
supposedly.
You believe
right after
that.
last
but
People do
episode,
think
right
They
after
do.
last episode, that we came across a tweet supposedly by Elon Musk saying that he's going to take action on weird being used against specifically conservatives. That wasn't real.
Yeah.
So
No, it's a
at
real
least,
sentiment though. There's a lot of people right now who are
yeah.
like, you aren't allowed to call us weird. We're not weird. You're weird.
Oh yeah, JD Vance has been going on that, which the couch fucking thing was
Literally
real,
just pointing and
but-
say, "No, you,
No,
ha
you.
ha ha."
but it's so funny that everybody kind of believed the couch thing was real because he's so fucking weird. But it's like, yeah, I could see him sticking a rubber glove in a couch and trying to fuck it. You know?
You see,
Well, then the
you see,
dolphin
you
thing
see
right
these,
after.
JD? Are you turned on yet,
Yeah.
JD?
You want to
I
borrow my
mean,
rubber
no.
glove, JD?
The thing
I'm not
is,
gonna prop my foot up and put them on again this time.
I
Y'all have
hate to
suffered
be
enough.
I hate to be the default centrist guy, but we
Dude.
know for a fact that every type of politician is a weird, insane fucker. Like
Oh, yeah.
Bill
Oh, yeah.
Clinton is on that
yeah.
list.
Oh, 100%.
I think we need to just start calling all politicians weird, and then that's the slur. Anyone
Exactly.
involved in politics is weird.
I'm trying to find the
We're the street.
They did
That's
a
my name.
political ad that was really good, but I'm trying to find a version of it that's not like a re-upload that somebody's commenting over.
No, I hate that.
Yeah.
We'll get to that. We'll get to that ad in just a sec. I have 3 wonderful ads to show you, but we'll finish with this topic first.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Let me,
Go on with that while I find this real quick, because
I might need to take that Drake with tongue out emoji. I think I need that for something.
Alright, hang
That's
on.
good, yeah.
Oh, it's a PNG. There you go.
Oh, it's a
even
real
better.
PNG. You love to see it.
It's an actual real PNG. Thank
I'm
you,
just-
AI PNG, I guess.
I'm sending this to the Discord with no other note, no other
Oh
message.
yeah, that
I need to
Actually,
know.
push it in.
Tristan, speaking of JD Vance, should we talk about the craft services table
Oh,
video?
Oh God, yeah, I forgot about that.
Well, that
Go
would
ahead and
pivot-
send it on. I'll bring it up.
That might
Yeah.
also pivot nicely into another politician thing.
Into
that
the
we
next
wanted
one.
to-
Yeah.
why can I not find this fucking ad?
Wait, what other politician thing? I'm fucking. Oh, hang on. Don't pay attention to the man behind the curtain, please. He's very confused.
I just saw some Chinese.
Okay, here we go.
Ah,
Oh, no. Oh, are you freaking out?
no, I'm trying to just find this dumb ad. There is
There's
a
an ad
really
I saw something about earlier.
There's a really good ad that I saw on Twitter, but I can't find it
Ah.
anymore. So
This
It's-
is what we're looking for here.
The way he stands at the start of this video kills me.
Hello, I am JD Vance. I am a normal human being.
I
There
love
we
All right,
go.
this video.
let's take a listen.
Good that you
Hey
have the
guys,
nerd
JD Vance here at
emoji
Radford, Virginia. I thought I'd
selected
take
there.
He has to be at fucking Radford, of course. I've actually been to that room too. I'm pretty sure. Radford has like a Highland festival that me and my dad used to go to all the time, and sometimes they would have it inside if it was like raining.
behind the scenes a little bit. When you get to an event, they've got a ton of crap for you to drink and eat. You got 3 bottles of Diet Mountain Dew, about a dozen.
Oh, don't do
Snickers, a
that.
bag of
Don't drink
chips.
that. It's
If I
racist.
ate even half this stuff, of course, I'd balloon up like crazy. This is the energy that powers the presidential and vice presidential campaign. Of course, I'm honored to be supporting President Trump. I'm honored to be his running mate. If you want,
This is the energy,
chip in
ladies and
$5,
gentlemen.
chip in $15 to get the message out and to get people to
Yeah,
the polls. This election is so important. Your resources help us do the things we need to win it.
Please
I gotta
buy us
be-
chips. Please buy us chips. We need chips to win.
This has been such a bizarre campaign season because, I mean, Trump looked like he was gonna fucking win. He looked like he was gonna run away with it once he survived the shooting. And then, through various other things that happened, Biden
Many.
dropping out, and
Yep.
namely his selection of essentially gender swapped Sarah Palin. Like, no one is gonna want to vote for this dumbass. He's tanking the dude's fucking campaign, and
Oh,
it's all, I think, for the reason of we need someone younger, because McCain was fucking elderly as shit. So he wanted Sarah Palin to, appeal to women and also to be like, look, we've got somebody younger on the ticket. If I fucking keel over, Sarah Palin's gonna take over. And like, no one wanted Sarah Palin to take over. And now it's like, how many people are like, I believe in Trump, but this Vance guy, I don't know.
By the way, Cloud Week.
Vance effectively has like, oh shit, Vance has like
Oh, it is. Yeah, that's
5%
true.
approval rating. Like his approval rating is incredibly low. It's
No one's
Yeah,
liking
no,
this
it's
guy.
super low.
I'm trying to find
What is
this-
his most
funky
recent one?
little
Actually,
guy.
I'm curious.
I mean, I
I'm not
wonder what
sure.
happened to. I guess Mike Pence just decided to fuck off.
Yeah,
Yeah,
He
because
didn't want any
Mike
of
Pence
that.
disagreed with the Capitol riot,
yeah,
and
he-
everyone
he-
fucking hates him now.
yeah. He didn't.
Oh, I see.
He didn't essentially. I had a fucking little bug flying around. He had this like essentially a big problem with trying to overturn the election because he still is. I mean, I've actually
He's
met
still
Mike Pence
relatively
once.
sane.
He not not necessarily
Isn't
a
he the
good
gay
person.
conversion guy?
He is not
Yeah.
necessarily a good
Yeah.
person, but on
Electric
this one
fence
thing,
pets,
he was actually good on this one thing. That's
You know?
good. Okay, so I did.
I know-
find- Yeah.
I know he said he's not endorsing Trump. So now people are like, dude, please endorse Kamala Harris. Please.
It
would
would
be
be
so
the
funny.
funniest thing.
so good.
I mean, if Mike Pence endorsed Kamala Harris, that would essentially be an anti-negative endorsement for Kamala Harris to a lot of people. Like,
It would not
he
be
likes
good. It
her.
wouldn't be good for her.
Oh,
It would not be good for her base, but it would
No.
It would
be.
be really funny for Trump's.
It would,
It would.
the funniest thing in the world would happen, and his like Trump would have that fucking head explosion.
We
from
need a
scanners.
Harris. We need a Harris Pence as the next ticket. That's what we do.
Wait, this is.
I don't think I've seen this. I don't
this
know
is-
what this is.
This is from a pro
That's a
Kamala.
cocky want boing boing
but-
guy.
This is
He
how
looks like
women
him.
see conservative positions on reproductive issues, and you need to only spend a few minutes
Okay,
on right-wing
will
Twitter
say
to
this,
know that
Richard
this
Hinney is,
impression
like,
is justified.
Richard Hinney is weird and like politically all over the place. I would not call him center. I would call him whatever gets him attention.
Schizophrenic? Oh, okay. So he's
Yeah.
Us MAGA
This
Republicans
opening
banned
card is
abortion,
good.
but that's
Okay.
just the start.
That's just the start.
If Trump gets elected, we want the government involved in all.
They got some of the
aspects
sweatiest guys
sex
ever.
life.
Way more involved.
This is a
fucking
good ad.
Alistair Tinpity. Hang on. Who
No,
invited
this
him?
is
He's
a
supposed
good
to be
ad.
sitting on top
Whoa.
of his fucking tower.
Go
This
full
just
screen.
looks like
go
a
full
Doctor
screen.
Who outfit.
This is a very good
When
ad.
you have sexual intercourse, it should be illegal to use contraception. No pills, no condoms.
Your genitals are reserved for procreation.
If you freeze 12 eggs, you should be required to have 12 babies, or else you're a serial killer.
Why are
and I'm
they so
definitely not a
sweaty?
serial killer.
Are you?
My son monitors my porn usage to make
I
sure I'm
mean-
not self-pleasuring.
Just like Speaker of the House Mike Johnson. That's true. You can look.
If you want to scan that QR code,
By the way,
I know
guess
what
this
what
is-
they're talking about.
I
Yeah,
guess
we-
this is
really
just
funny.
This is not a real ad, is it?
no,
'Cause if
they
it was,
apparently are putting this out.
it's a pretty good ad.
It's a good ad. And plus, I mean, we talked about that. We talked about him like monitoring the porn usage with his son before. That was a long time ago. That was almost a year ago. We covered that.
I wonder
remember
if
that
Oh,
story.
this is actually kind of cool.
Oh, do you look it
You know
up?
what it is?
It's yeah. So
Actually, I do want to scan it and see what they say. Go
I'm
on.
good.
this is actually a very interesting ad. It looks like it was done by the guy who hosts Pod Save America with Barack Obama, or like the writer of the podcast.
Yeah.
It looks like it's like him and a bunch of TV writers who teamed up to put together the most like comedically off-putting ad possible to parody the Project 2025 ads. That's
Yeah.
kind of fun. I like that.
I gotta
That's-
give it to
yeah.
the Pod Save guys for once. I'm not necessarily.
Oh,
a fan
it's
of
one of the
Pod.
writers.
Don't you think that's
One of the writers did Adam Ruins
I do.
Everything.
It's normal
Yeah.
for your son to do that.
You should have a family member monitor your porn use too.
Because pleasuring yourself is very, very naughty.
I'm voting in November.
I'm voting in November.
We're all voting in November. Are you?
Because what happens in your bedroom is up to me.
Is up to me and my son. Also, mouth stuff is a sin.
His son
Okay.
says so.
I mean,
Yeah,
yeah,
I mean, we looked at a tweet a little while ago from Beige Frequency that was just like, all the fucking Democrats need to do is just point out how bizarre a lot of the people on the other side are.
yeah.
And I guess
Yeah.
that's what is happening here. So,
By the way, it is impressive
This
how
is
they're.
pretty good. I like this.
It's impressive
not
how
bad.
finally, once they got rid of the 97-year-old corpse, that there's actually some energy of the campaign.
Yeah, people are actually throwing punches now instead of being like, "Oh, we must protect our old senile friend."
it might be a little bit more of a campaign now.
Yeah.
Yes.
Considering both of it, like, finally have a candidate that if they climb up a flight of stairs, they don't need 4 people behind them like this. Like, whoa, 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 whoa. Yeah, no,
Yeah.
it's at the point where you got somebody who might live through their term through natural causes.
Wow.
I mean,
Yeah,
I
that's
mean, and also like
surprising.
it's nice having a person actually like talk back instead of just going, well,
That'll
Yeah.
be good enough. Forget the benefits.
Oh yeah.
Now you look here.
His last speech before he dropped out, he was telling people to go to the babble box or whatever. Like he was stumbling.
Now you listen here, you dog-faced pony soldier. I'll cut
To be
you
fair, I think it
down.
was like yesterday, Trump at a rally talked about how they were trying to defund the place and causing violent marbs. So like he did actually say defund the place and then correct himself.
Let me tell you something. One thing we need
Violent
to do.
marbs.
We really need to do it. We need to not defund the pearls. We gotta make sure that no violent marbs happen.
Defund the pearl.
What the fuck?
No more films for Ty West. I don't know. Just he said pearl in my mind.
We need Quentin Tarantino to make 7 movies a year, and they all need to say the N-word the maximum allowed number of times.
They should have
You know,
just
that
made
Hannibal
Star Trek,
Lecter, he
folks.
would have been a really good president. That Hannibal Lecter.
Oh,
double down.
Great Hannibal Lecter.
Yeah, he's literally bringing up Hannibal Lecter every one of them
Keeps
now.
bringing up Hannibal Lecter. What is his point? Because he described why he's doing it.
You know what
I guess,
what I think people have learned is that he's confusing asylum seekers with mental asylums. It's like that's what he's thinking. Well, it's his only thought of asylum is
the
mental
imaginations
asylums.
of that man's brain are.
That would be really
Yeah,
funny.
Every time he brings up people seeking asylum, he then brings up Hannibal Lecter. So people have realized, because he's actively talked about how they're filling insane asylums. They're coming over the border and they're filling our asylums. I think he believes that that's what seeking asylum is.
That's such a George W. moment. That's something I could totally see W believing. Like
He's about like 4% smarter than W.
They're coming in here. They're taking over our asylums. We have limited space in our asylums.
Listen, I'm your president. I'm your president.
No,
listen here.
Look here, I just want to play some baseball. Yeah, no,
Where's Kamala Harris from, by the way?
Listen, you're gonna want to
another deep South president.
You're gonna want to direct all your questions to Dick. He's the one actually in charge.
Oh yeah, Trump does also not understand the concept of like a person being biracial.
Yeah.
Which actually Mexican, now she's Indian. I don't understand it.
He literally did that.
Last week Tuesday, she told me herself that she was a white woman born and raised in Scandinavia.
Yeah, which it also becomes incredibly funny because JD Vance, his kids are mixed. So it's like he blatantly doesn't understand that Kamala is mixed. In his fucking VP
so if you'll see there, actually, I was about to mention this. If you'll see there on the side, Kamala crash. Donald Trump is currently blaming her for the stock market crash.
Oh yeah,
which she's not even in charge right now. It's Joe. He's still in the White House. He's still clinging to it for dear life.
A lot of things do shift investor confidence or whatever.
But also, like, Japan's the Nikkei stock market is also like in free fall currently, and then Bitcoin.
Not that.
Coincidentally, this comes right after Kamala Harris, crooked Kamala Harris. We don't like her. Went on a 6-day trip to Japan with her husband. I swear, it's real. The crooked media covers it all up, but it's true.
I'm pulling up.
In the midst of this,
yeah.
In the midst of this, do we want to talk about Junior and his new
Oh,
adventure he's
RFK.
revealed to us all.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, there's
Yeah.
a few juniors because
should get to
Hunter
that.
Biden is like going to jail or something. Also,
True.
I think so.
Something's
And then
going on. Yeah.
Didn't Donald Trump Jr. have some fucking thing going on?
I
don't
think
know.
so.
Real
Something.
quick,
He came up
Mock.
recently.
So I got this. This is an ad, by the way. I got a few days ago,
Yeah.
like right after Trump came out and like was confused about Kamala's race.
Oh yeah.
So that's fun.
Why does it
It's
matter,
really
Mr.
cool that
Trump?
we're finally getting good ads on
I was wondering
Twitter.com.
why you had this.
That's an ad? Oh my
I don't know
god.
what this
Yeah,
is
I got
supposed
this
to
served
be.
to me
I don't know what this
on
is
the
supposed to
fucking
be
golden
saying.
platter.
That's a good question.
They really said, "Here you go, sir."
It's just this ad.
I
It's like
can't
what
stop
happens when you
looking
have a
at it. It's
status
very
effect in Dark Souls.
yeah. It looks like you're low on health. Your body's flashing.
So yeah,
Yeah. Yeah, honestly, if this is what
It's
great.
Twitter ads are now, I'm okay with it. I'm perfectly
Yeah.
fine with weird shit like this.
speaking of, whoops,
Oh,
wait, hold on, hang
Oh,
on.
now I'm
Let me
interested.
let me un.
Yeah, by the way, real quick, folks, while his everything is seeming to fall apart here because he's frozen, go to patreon.com
Yeah, we have yet
/loud
to
equals funny. Oh,
investigate.
hey, are you back?
Investigate.
Oh, am I? Did I leave?
Yeah, you
Yeah,
got fucked for a little bit.
yeah, you got
Yeah,
frozen
for a
for a
moment.
second. Yeah, hey, folks,
Oh.
$5 a month currently gets you access to a series that is not going public for probably a couple months, really. Second screenings. Currently, episode 2 is out now on
Yes, we watched
patreon.com.
Assassin's
It only
Creed.
took us literally one episode of the show before we suddenly and swiftly made a judgment call and changed one of the movie plans.
Yeah, I did not realize how bad or my original pick Stuber would be.
All the Stoob heads are very disappointed in you, Bane.
That's
Oh,
okay.
we-
We'll do Stuber at some point.
Well, second season. That we'll suffer through that because I could not get through 20 minutes of that shit. But
Second screening, second season.
hell yeah.
All right. So sorry about that hiccup. I accidentally went back to my bookmarks, and
You're
I
good.
think it got skipped because I froze. There's nothing bad in my bookmarks. It's just stuff that we haven't really investigated yet. There's like stuff to come.
Yeah, I know
stuff
what you
like
mean.
that.
Yeah.
Stuff to come.
So this is another ad that I got.
Test. Hell yeah.
Test.
I mean, give it a
Bomb
thumbs
test.
up. Give it a thumbs
Thank
up.
you.
Give it a
Pretty
give it a
good
heart.
ad.
That-
Thank
the-
you,
the
thank
test-
you, Z-Ping.
Yeah.
Well, I
thank
know
you,
we
Zipin.
shouldn't be thumbs upping them because we don't know what that actually says.
I mean, true. We don't speak Chinese.
You might say it might be a real ad for something that just got translated as test.
Yeah, Twitter's ads are just cooked.
I mean, anyone can just make their thing an ad. You know, you could probably just get revenge porn on there as an ad if you really wanted to.
You got to delete like 3
Oh.
or delete
Oh
one more.
no!
Might be automated to protect. Oh, because it looks like spam a little bit.
There you
There you
go.
go.
Now it
Yeah.
doesn't look like spam.
Fuck yeah! Thanks, Twitter.
Thank you, Twitter.
Yeah.
All right, and then here's one more ad. It's the same fucking thing as last time.
The Game
what it
Stick
was.
4K Lite.
Yeah, I was getting deja
Retro
vu.
gaming is. Look at this fucking. Where's Mario? Look, retro gaming is my passion.
Oh,
All right,
Nice aspected ratio right there. They really respected that aspect.
they
they
really,
really
did.
did. All right, so what were we gonna bring up before I was going through the rest of my funny ads?
Oh, RFK.
Oh yeah.
RFK. So what do we
Yeah,
want to talk
this-
about?
We should play the Twitter video. Probably.
Do you want to break it down or should I?
I'll let you break it down.
Give me one moment.
All right.
Because I'm
Uh,
going to put this in a
Kennedy-
very specific spot because
So-
there's other Kennedy stuff that I have.
Yeah. So
That's kind of low in the list.
effectively, yeah, there is a third choice, if you want to call it that. Robert F. Kennedy Jr. is our libertarian, well, actually independent, technically, our independent candidate for president.
Yeah.
If you vote for him, you are an idiot. I'll just say that flat out. I don't really care about pissing off the two people that might listen and vote for Robert F. Kennedy Jr. as a joke. Don't vote for him even as a joke.
Yeah,
Drag
he
in
has
someone
brain
else.
worms. Fuck that guy.
He literally
Yeah,
does.
literally, he ate a dog and got brain worms.
Well,
Yeah.
there is some there's some debate
There's
over
some debate
where
on the
those
dog part,
worms
but-
came from.
Well, yeah, they're coming from that, but he definitely ate what looks
Yeah,
like
but it's
a dog.
funnier. It's funnier.
And then he tweets this out here, looking forward to how you spin this one, New Yorker, and I've not watched the video, but I've been told
He's
we should
here
watch
with
the whole
he's
video.
here with Roseanne Barr,
Yeah, looking
so
like
you know it's gonna be good.
looking like somebody blurred Betty White and fucking what's her name?
Well,
Paula Dean together a little
when
bit.
I first saw Gabe post this, all I got was this thumbnail where it's just him, like arms folded, looking
Yeah.
grumpy, and there's like 1,000 empty parfait cups on the fucking table.
Yeah, this
and-
looks like if you'd go to like
This is
a
a very
deli.
depressing image.
Well, this looks
Yeah.
like if you go to like a deli and you get like, beans and like coleslaw and shit from a deli,
Yeah.
which can be good.
This is what powers the Republican campaign. Please
Oh.
vote.
Honestly,
Please send us $5 so we can buy more beans.
So-
We want more parfaits.
So this is not related.
Yeah.
This is not related to the possible eating of a dog. This is
This
a
is not that.
separate
This is-
RFK thing.
An
entirely
unrelated thing that also sounds like something that would happen in a GTA mission. Yes.
yes. All right, here we go.
So, context.
Okay, pause.
Just quickly.
Yeah.
For context, 10 years ago, there was a big news story because a dead bear was found in Central Park and looked like it had been hit by a bike, and everyone was like, "Why? What happened to this dead bear? Why didn't whoever hit it with their bike do anything? Why did they leave their bike? Why did they leave the bear? What's going on?" And
Yeah,
then
specifically a bear cub.
a bear cub, yes.
So
From
yeah.
what we know, based on what he has said, the New Yorker found out about this, and we're going to publish an article about it. So, in order to get ahead of them, he released this.
Yeah, so
Let's take a listen.
here we go.
I was taking a group of people falconing in Highland Valley.
Oh,
And I
dear.
was supposed to meet them there at like maybe 8 or 9. I was driving up maybe, really.
Why do all the elderlies want to run the world? Holy shit!
I
just wanna cause one
nuclear war before I go. I want to see them all die.
This fucking guy wants to run a country. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Woman in a van in front of me hit a bear and killed it, a young bear. So I pulled over and I picked up the bear and put him in the back of my van because I was going to skin the bear, and it was very good condition, and I was going to put the meat in my refrigerator. And you can do that in New York State. You can get a bear tag
This is
for a roadkill bear.
miserable.
The fucking editing.
So then we went.
Gotta zoom in on his
parking
face when he says
there in
that.
my car.
It's really
And then
weird.
Edited
we had
like a
really
comedy
good day,
skit.
And we went late.
I haven't heard him talk. He sounds like his voice is a sine wave.
And instead of going back to my home,
Yeah, he's got
in
like some
Westchester,
sort of
I had to
fuck
go right to the
voice
city 'cause
disorder.
There was a dinner.
Please vote for
at
me.
your steakhouse. And at the end of the dinner, it went late, and I realized I couldn't go home. I had to go to the airport. And the bear was in my car, and I didn't want to leave the bear in the car, because that would have been bad. So then I thought,
That would have been bad.
at that
It
time,
would, yeah. But
this was a little bit of the redneck in me. There'd been a series of bicycle
Vote for
accidents in
me,
New York
Southern
that just went in
people.
the bike lanes, and some
Just
people,
here
a
it
couple of
comes.
people had gotten killed, and it was every day, and people had gotten badly injured. Every day it was in the press.
Why is he telling this to Roseanne?
I
'cause
wasn't
she's
drinking, of course.
a
but people
libertarian
were
queen
drinking with
now.
me who thought this was a good idea. And I said, I had an old bike in my car that somebody had asked me to get rid of. I said, let's go put the bear in Central Park and we'll make it look like he got hit by a bike. It'll be funny for people. So, everybody thought that
Real
was
funny.
a great idea. So we went
Everyone
and did
laughing
that,
at it
and we
was
thought
weird.
would be
That felt
amusing
so
for whoever
forced.
found it or something. The next day, it was like It was on every television station. It was the front page of every paper.
This does
And
sound
I
like the
turned on
plot of a
TV, and there was
Seinfeld
like
episode.
a mile of
It
yellow
does.
tape, and there were 20
Specifically the
cars.
one where they abduct the little
There were
dog.
helicopters flying over it. And I was like, oh my God.
Roseanne Pog?
It was a Roseanne Pog, yeah.
There was
Yeah.
some people on TV in Tyvek suits with
Who is
gloves
that
on,
jumping?
lifting the
Is that a
bike
child?
and saying that
It's
they'd
somebody
take
like
us up
nursing
to
their kid in the
Albany to
background,
get
I think.
fingerprinted.
There's somebody back there, yeah.
Yeah. Who's bouncing?
I was worried because
No, she's just like dancing. Who the fuck is back
That's my
there?
baby.
I don't know. It looks like somebody holding their baby
I think
up.
it was a grown up.
We might have to rewind.
And it stayed dead for a decade. And the New Yorker
Now it's alive
somehow
again.
found out about it, and they're going to do a big article on me, and that's one of the articles. So they asked me, the fact checker said, you know, it's going to be a bad story. Right?
This
Yeah, it's a baby.
This guy cannot be allowed to run a country. Not even for any. Not for any of.
Fucking died, and I'm gonna go and skin it, and
Oh, yeah.
It's not even anything he said. It's just the way at the end where he's like, "Oh, it's gonna be a bad story." Like, yeah, you can't be in.
I'm gonna
deals
reveal
with
it
fucking-
first, so they can't spear me.
Which
You're
admittedly,
fucking-
some of his campaign is like he's anti-vaccine, but I guarantee if there was a vaccine to fix his voice, that motherfucker would be first in line.
Can you imagine him
No
trying
way.
to do some kind of? People talk about like you got to be strong in a fucking like
Yeah.
foreign domestic fucking trade, whatever it is. You got to be. You're meeting with like the Chinese fucking president. You don't want that guy to be the guy. I mean, it's
Yeah.
crazy to think that of all the people, Kamala Harris really is probably the least embarrassing in terms of like.
It's because
Like,
she's
yeah,
in her 50s and not
it's
in her
scary.
90s.
It just seems like she seems like the type of president that you'd see in like a movie, like President Harris talked about the alien invasion today.
A little bit, honestly.
Although to be fair, it'd be kind of funny to have another Kennedy in office, and then he goes
Well-
just the exact same way, just like his advisors
This
are.
time
His
the
advisors,
brainworms do it.
his advisors are all like, "Hey, maybe you
Hey,
shouldn't go to
do you really want to
Dallas
visit
in a
Dallas?
parade."
The history?
And then he's just like, "It'll be fine.
Fuck him,
It'll
he
be
starts drawing
okay."
a bullseye on the top of the beret,
Yeah.
like, tell you where to shoot.
He comes out with that fucking tattoo that Colin Farrell has in the Daredevil movie with his fucking
No,
forehead.
he converts to
straight up
Judaism. He converts to Judaism like a week beforehand, and his yarmulke just has a fucking target on it.
That's great.
Oh my god. I can see
So-
it happening.
Yeah,
We actually
I
have
was gonna
Fitting
ask,
fate,
like,
as it
why.
were.
I was gonna ask like why, because I know we've heard about the RFK brainworms, and I like vaguely know. I mean, he's
Yeah.
a Kennedy, right? But like,
Yeah.
I didn't know he was running for independent. I thought he was just a Republican or something.
Mm.
Yeah.
No,
No,
he
he
seems
wants-
to be
he
like
wants to run on
anti-woke or
America.
whatever the fuck.
He tried
Oh.
to, and then effectively shifted when it basically
He
was
got
like,
laughed off
yeah,
the
we're
stage.
all of them, like all the candidates basically kind of knew that, hey, yeah, Trump's the pick. You guys can keep doing this, but Trump's really the pick. And
Yeah.
some of them stopped eventually. Then Nikki Haley kept it going as long as she could, but he was instantly like, yeah, I'm switching independent because Kennedy was at best like a 5th place spot in the Republican Party.
That's being very
Being
generous.
very nice. It's being incredibly
Yeah.
nice. to
Very.
Kennedy.
Back in like the 90s, I think that you guys almost got President Ross Perot. Like that was
At
a
one point, that was-
a not insignificant chance of happening.
There was a chance.
And now it's like that's probably never gonna fucking happen. An independent. We're too
Not in my lifetime.
Yeah.
sides cucked. It's never gonna happen.
You can also blame Gary Johnson. What is Aleppo?
Now, who is Gary Johnson? Honestly,
Did he seriously not know what Aleppo was?
Yeah,
He
I mean, hey,
didn't.
I can say I don't, but also I'm not running for president.
in
Fucking
2016,
city.
Yeah,
like when Syria is like the biggest topic in 2016,
it's like-
doesn't know what Aleppo is.
Oh
That's
God,
great.
yes. Syria was
Yeah.
in the news a lot back then.
Yeah.
yeah.
So, as it turns out, we have a photo.
But- oh boy. Oh my God.
Yeah,
That's-
I'm gonna.
He actually.
He stuck his hand in the mouth. Yeah.
This could explain the voice. He probably got rabies.
Yeah, it probably explains the brainworms too.
That might be.
Honestly, yeah. But then
So
again,
I'm
it's
gonna
like
I'm gonna try to I'm trying not to show any bear
Yeah.
gore. Personally,
yeah, so the
this
bear's
is-
just fucking dead. I mean,
it
this
is
is
Written post, but
yeah, it is. It's
this is. Did he try to bury this story?
I guess
Because
that
this is
like
just so
the story
silly
never
where
came
it's
out
like,
that he did it, and then the New Yorker was apparently found out and came to him and was like, "Hey, we're running this."
hey,
you wanna-"
RFK, we've got this photo of you with the dead bear. You got any comment?
Yeah, and his comment
no,
was,
well, I'm gonna do it before you do.
his comment was, "Roseanne, get in here." 'Cause
Ah.
apparently,
Roseanne, I got a premium idea to
Also-
own the libs.
I mean,
Also,
to be fair,
why
this is the
Roseanne?
funniest thing that Roseanne's
Well-
been involved with.
Well,
for
Robert,
years.
I
Yeah.
gotta tell you, I'm all for owning them libs.
oh god,
A
if you
dead bear. I'm down for that. And no one laughed because she sucks now.
So,
Yeah,
do you
again,
guys
ladies
notice
and
something about this
gentlemen-
image?
Oh,
Oh.
go ahead.
what's-
Then what do I do? I
You have to
notice
look really
anything?
close, but I'm not zooming in until I decide.
is it a wedding ring?
That is a very dark wedding ring. I'm not sure if that's like tarnished or what.
I'm not sure. Okay, what am I missing here?
Yeah.
Give me a sec. I got a DM on Discord. I want to make sure it's not important.
Okay.
I was
should
just
see if I
gonna
have any
say,
DMs.
ladies and gentlemen, if you
Guys,
ever-
Yeah.
what if Doctor Who smoked weed?
Oh.
that would be
That's the
great.
message.
Oh, no.
Okay.
I-
So,
Before you continue, let me just say, everybody, if you get a chance to not pay for it, watch the Roseanne Barr comedy special from like a year or two ago.
Yeah.
Is
Where
that what you're
it's
putting out?
not even
Yeah.
funny, it's just an existential nightmare of this woman who her audience isn't even laughing at her.
Yeah,
It's fucking insane. Like the people that are there because they like Roseanne after the cancellation and everything, even they didn't find it funny.
Yeah,
it's
it's
crazy.
we have some good topics that kind of blend into each other because I have some stand-up comedy right after this.
Oh, all right.
Hell yeah. Well, we'll get
So-
into that. So what's funny about it?
Do any of you have any guesses?
I've already given my
I
guesses.
know what
so.
it is, so I'm not gonna say.
Okay. What
Alright,
was your
Claw?
guess name?
My guess was the wedding ring, but I guess not.
The only thing I'm drawn to is the stunning V-shaped hairline. I'm just captivated
Yeah.
by that.
Admittedly, like
He does have the Vegeta, yeah. He's got the widow, like the.
He does.
Trim that down.
I'm gonna kill you, Kakarot.
He could have the straight Vegeta window speed.
That's great. Oh, did he piss himself?
Hey,
Oh,
Robert.
Barnes.
Why is your
open.
fly undone? Why is there blood on your pants?
Oh no.
That's a little suspicious.
That's
Is
a dot.
that blood? Yeah.
Yeah,
Yes.
it's like blood.
'Cause I
Dry.
noticed
looks-
like a slight discoloring around the crotch, like he might have peed himself. But no, that does look
yeah,
like just
but-
a bunch of blood.
See,
I
that's the
mean,
thing. Like
to be
the
I mean,
fair-
the bear is
discoloration.
dead. There's blood
could
on the
just-
bear, so while maneuvering it for
I
the
was gonna
photo, he
say,
might have gotten
yeah.
it. But
Yeah,
his
like
fly is
that's the,
down.
But
that is
admittedly,
the
like,
thing.
Why is your
It's
fly down?
it's probably a coincidence, but it's a very interesting coincidence. You know?
like zip
Yeah.
your pants up, buddy.
Well,
Like
hopefully
even
there's
I
not a
guess.
wearing
secret
belt,
extra. Hopefully there's not a secret extra photo with him with his.
Yeah,
Secretly,
something
that's
else,
the
something
New
else
Yorker
in the
was
bears
waiting
now.
for the
I don't
draft
know.
card. It's like, here we go.
Yeah.
So
So
RFK would be
what
a
a guy.
Sangi, but potentially.
yeah. So that's
Oh,
cool.
dear.
They found a dolphin on the Thames, a dead dolphin. So maybe he's back to his usual.
No.
Maybe he's back to his usual tricks.
Robert F. Kennedy International.
No, it was RFK and JD Vance. They got together. RFK,
God.
JDV.
How did
Yes.
he get there?
I don't
I'm
know.
not sure.
Well, actually, let me see if I can open up the article.
Dolphin in the Thames. Yeah, that's weird. Speaking of which, speaking of the Thames, random thing. Fallout London is a thing now. And
Oh,
it's
yeah.
apparently like
Yeah,
really
no.
good. It's got real voice actors, like the guy who played Astarion in Baldur's Gate 3.
Ooh.
It's apparently really long. The Thames
And
is
the
just
6th and
filled.
7th Doctor.
Are
Yeah.
they? Holy
Wait,
shit!
what?
Yeah, I thought you guys knew.
Wow.
You guys didn't know? Yeah, Colin Baker and Sylvester McCoy are both in Fallout London.
I legitimately thought you
Wow.
guys knew this.
Are they
I haven't said
playing?
anything
Are they
about it.
playing like pseudo themselves, or are they just like random characters?
Probably just random.
I think they're playing new characters.
I think they're
I
just
would hope
characters.
so.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
That's
cool.
cool.
I'm
There's
definitely
also-
gonna play it now. Now, finally, a reason to play Fallout 4.
No,
I was thinking of
JoJo
it-
is dead. No,
Oh
Is
the
it? It is
dolphin was
JoJo.
nicknamed JoJo.
no!
Joe.
I think we know who's
Joe.
responsible for this.
God damn it, Dio.
Dio.
It was Dio.
You
Another
motherfucker.
dolphin was reportedly found in a riverbank, but is not known when it had died. That's shit.
Another?
Apparently,
Was
yeah.
there
Apparently there was
multiple?
another one, but I don't know.
two dolphins? How far away are dolphins?
I don't
From the
know.
Thames.
Sure.
That's a
Oh,
very
we probably connected to the
Hey,
Thames.
that's a very broad question.
Why were
How
they?
far away are dolphins?
Oh
That's a
god, it
cool
looks like it's
looking
swimming in
dude.
piss.
I mean, it's the Thames.
I
What
know.
is the difference between a dolphin, really?
Yeah,
That's a
Uh,
good question.
What is a
I
duck?
was thinking just because the Fallout London, Pat and Wooly were talking about it, and Pat mentioned
Gotta
that
give you instant radiation.
the Thames has like completely fucking irradiated to the point where it's like a green sludge soup, and like it gives you it's like lava
Yeah.
acid.
So it's set in present day. That seems kind of weird for a
Basically,
Fallout game.
According to this dolphin, I'm assuming
Well.
that's why the fucking dolphin's dead.
Oh
All right,
boy.
so let's get into some
Getting some
really
hard
bad
stories.
stand up.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Supposed to be this.
We're only gonna
So
play enough of
for-
this to get the point.
For context, go back to the start here. This is
Yeah.
the guy who a few
This
years
is
ago,
Chris Delia.
Delia,
Christophelia.
Christophelia. He was on a show with Whitney Cummings like 15 years
Yeah.
ago,
On
and then
NBC.
and then Vinny took his Eminem impression and has since made that better. And then he got outed as a yo man's got arrested on sex assault charges.
Yeah.
You know, one of
They
those.
got your mans.
They got your man.
Got your mans.
The man's you be hanging with.
Yeah, no.
That's why his
oh
his
yeah.
replies
you
are
click
fucking.
click the quotes and everyone's dragging him and
Oh yeah. I'm not gonna do
also
that. I don't
like
feel like it.
effectively
what
he's
is-
shitting on better comedians. We'll talk about the better comedians he's
So many
referencing
comedians
here.
do crowd work now. They'll be like, what was up? You know what I mean? Someone will just be like, oh, I got the clip. And you watch the clip and the comedian's like, what's your name? You know? And the
I'm just
guy's
gonna
like,
check out for a
"Fucking
sec."
Terrence. And then the comedian's like, whoa, we got a Terrence over here. Whoa, what are you from Hustle and Flow? Whoa, this is the actor from Hustle and Flow. Yeah, no. And then they post it. And then, well, where you work though? Where do you work? Oh, fucking, oh, we got a guy who works. 9 million views on TikTok. Yeah, you in a relationship?
Oh god, that
It's-
face.
Yeah, I'm married.
It's
It's so
he's
bitter.
sad about it. Oh.
Well, it's just such a fine line to be a comedian joking about other comedians and like this is how bad the comedy is. Tristan, can you put this
Yeah.
face in the thumbnail somewhere?
Oh my god,
That'd
yeah.
be great.
That's perfect.
But like I
Hide it
don't know.
away. Make a hidden Chris.
I don't know who the fuck this comedian is that he's talking about here.
Oh, that's perfect.
But
That's
like
perfect.
I don't
That's
know- I don't
that's
know who
replacing
he's
the
talking
that's
about
great.
here.
Well,
Drake.
he's like mostly talking about like Stavros Halkias's crowd work clips because they've been
Yeah.
going real viral on TikTok.
Yeah, you posted
We'll get to
that
this in a
about
second.
Oh,
the
yeah.
Stavros thing.
Yeah,
It's
it's clearly like it's also just him being bitter, but other people are getting views. It's all the
Yeah.
joke. It's not even a
Well,
joke.
yeah, but it is just like I don't know how unfunny this Stavros guy is, but like it can't be worse than this. So
I mean,
far,
I'll
it's
send some
it's
sound.
just really.
I'll send
it's
some
not
for
that
after
funny.
the episode.
Sure.
That's something you watch off the episode. But
What a
Yeah,
fucking face.
That's a
oh
good
god,
face.
he
I
made.
mean,
The eyes are
he
set
does some good
perfectly.
mugging. Yeah.
By the way, I don't know if you remember Gabe when they had to green screen replace him with Tig Notaro on Army of the Dead because
I did.
remember
Yeah,
that.
I do remember that. Yeah,
It's-
it's really funny because Ignataro does such a good job. You literally can't tell that character wasn't meant to be there. They
Yeah,
did
it's-
do a really good job of replacing it.
yeah, it's well, one positive I can kind of really say about that movie is like you should just went with Tig Notaro in the first place.
Interesting. Well,
Not a
hopefully,
good movie.
Tig Notaro doesn't also become a sex offender.
I hope she completely redoes this clip. Like, go to the Laugh Factory and just redo this completely so I can watch that
that would
instead.
be good.
That'd be funny.
We should
You
have.
know what?
We should
This
have
I gotta say,
recreate famous Laugh Factory moments. You know?
I'm down. I'm
Like-
100% down. No questions asked.
This is the worst thing to ever happen at a Laugh Factory ever.
I'm not
That is
even
true.
gonna
Ever.
I'm
I'll
not
say
even gonna
that.
finish the punchline. You guys knew where I was going with it.
Now I remember
will he
why
say
that background looks familiar. Now I remember.
Hang on real quick.
Let me
My
switch my
friend
cameras.
Kristen is coming in.
Oh boy.
Oh, there we
Uh-oh.
go.
Oh no. No,
trying to get
not
my-
listen.
While
That's
Bliston's
about to
doing
get
that.
really racist. Oh no.
Oh no.
Hey,
Hug
I got this
Bliston.
backwards. Hang on.
Hey.
Hey guys, it's me, Bliston, and I want you guys to check out my new set at the Laugh Factory coming soon.
Ooh.
Can't say any of it here. I'm gonna go into the other room now. Goodbye. Ooh, here I go.
Okay, bye, friend.
Oh, what a guy!
The blister.
Yeah, Blister. Yeah, no, the Laugh Factory. It's all coming back to me now.
Yep.
That background,
Like a
and the
freight
name.
train, just like
Yeah.
all memory just deja vu
This is
instantly. It's like whoa,
Definitely at least the second most embarrassing thing at the Laugh Factory. At least.
It's probably
Oh,
the
yeah.
most. It's number one.
Go to like 135 or 125.
Oh, good. It keeps doing this.
Hold on. That's not a number. That's
Yeah,
an
well.
interesting number there, Christophelia. Okay.
He's signaling to his audience. Yeah, I don't like how the politics.
It's the right-wing pipeline, everybody.
Yeah, no, he
there's
admittedly-
been some good bad stand-up comedy recently. There's
Oh
been
yeah,
some
we should
good-
talk about
Why is Robert Pattinson trending?
Good question.
I don't think it's for any bad reason. Don't
Hopefully
worry.
he's dead.
Hey, wait till Batman 2's out at least.
What the fuck?
Let him finish that, man.
He's in the new A24 movie. Okay.
All right.
Okay. I must have
Cool.
been fond of Pete Lobster.
No Way is trending as well, which is fun. I really like
No
when
way,
just
Robert
obscure
Pattinson's in an
phrases.
A24 film.
No, it's
Whoa.
gaming, so I don't know what the fuck it's actually.
It's cool.
Maybe it's the Sonic Blue Sphere. Speaking of Sonic, ladies and gentlemen, I just saw a music video today from the 90s from a song called Wonder Man by Right Said Fred.
Yep.
And it's a Sonic music video
Too
where they're
sexy
talking
for Sonic.
Yeah,
This
it's
is
the I'm
this
Too
is it.
Sexy.
This is what was on. This is why No Way is trending. It's fucking.
Oh, okay, yeah, it's for Dead
what
by
was just
Daylight.
announced.
We'll talk about that in a bit.
But yeah, it was a music video, and it used real clips from Sonic 3. It had a segment in the live action. It was like a factory called Hydrocity Zone, and then they had lyrics about a spin attack and stuff like that. The song kind of sounded like Sonic Boom, so it was pretty good. Wonder Man by Right Said Fred.
I've
didn't
heard
know
it
there was
before.
an official licensed Sonic themed song from
Yep.
the 90s. It's pretty good.
It kind of fucks actually.
It's pretty good. I recommend the music video.
But yeah, so we should. Let's
We got
do
more
a-
bad comedy.
Yeah, let's do a Joe Rogan one.
Yeah,
it's almost
have
done.
to show the Joe Rogan where he looks like Cotton Hill from King of the Hill.
Oh, he looks like something else. I'll tell you.
Are you going with what I'm thinking?
Oh, it looks like a penis. Well,
it
the
might
thing,
be
maybe.
what you're thinking. So this doesn't showcase one of the
Is it
things I wanted to
Despicable
laugh
Me?
Tell me
about.
that doesn't look like Cotton Hill. Tell me.
See,
Like,
what I was
It doesn't
going
have any
for.
hair.
What I was going for was every day when you're walking down the street, and everybody that you meet has an
my
original point of view.
You know what I saw? What I thought, like somebody tweeted this, and I kind of agree with it. It looks like a minion had fucked Gru and had a kid.
Can we take a quick break for just a second? I gotta go downstairs.
Real quick, folks. we're
Actually,
gonna-
I was thinking maybe I could play the clip while you're going.
Oh, sure.
We can
Yeah,
pause.
Well,
We can do whatever.
Well, let's pause. Let's pause.
All right, cool.
Let's pause. Yeah, let's pause.
All right, we're pausing, folks. All right, we're back, folks.
Hello, we've returned. So
I desperately
So-
needed marijuana, and I wasn't gonna be able to make it through the podcast if I didn't get it. So
understandable.
hence the break.
Bottom text.
So
So
yeah,
here
Gabe,
we have Cotton Hill as
yeah,
Joe Rogan.
Gabe graciously
Yeah.
graciously provided this Cotton Hill pick.
I wasn't seeing the Cotton Hill thing before, but now, yeah.
You don't keep your legs straight, buddy.
Well, like-
Come on.
He does keep like one leg straight throughout the entire special. Like he's desperately trying to look taller. It's really funny.
He got his shins blown off by the Nazis. He fought Fitty Men.
Fitty Men.
Fitty Men.
So that's funny. But you know what isn't funny?
You know, it's just good to see everybody having a good time. The country's almost back to normal before World War III. COVID was just so strange. We lost a lot of people during COVID, and most of them are still alive. Yeah.
Let him land because this joke is funny for the wrong reasons.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
That I don't fuck with anymore. Before COVID, I would have told you that vaccines are the most important invention in human history. After COVID, I'm like, I don't think we went to the moon. I think Michelle Obama's got a dick. I think Pizzagate is real. I think there's direct energy weapons in Antarctica.
We lost a lot of people during COVID, and
we
a lot
lost
of
a
them
lot
are
of
still
good people.
alive,
Why do you deliver
including
it
Joe Rogan.
Yeah.
Why
I
do you
feel
deliver
like
it like that.
it's
Because
bizarre
he's an idiot.
because he runs a podcast that's essentially just platforming crazy people and never fucking questioning them on anything they say.
Yeah.
And so like him coming out here, and this is like a comedy special, so it's like
Yeah,
this is
was
probably a
live-
joke.
This was a live comedy special on Netflix.
Yeah,
the
so
man.
this is-
I was saying before, the man's so canceled that he has a Netflix special and a very popular podcast.
yeah, you'd assume this is probably a joke, but then he says it with
Called
such
burn the boats.
send him back. He
Yeah.
says it with such conviction.
They're not sending their best.
They're not sending their boats.
They're not sending their best comedians. Jeez.
I mean, this isn't a joke, though. I mean, there's like a half a joke there.
Yeah.
But like you said, he's like, the joke is for the reasons he doesn't think that it is. It's not good. Wow.
He's kind of dumb.
I'm just like, I know he throughout it he keeps referencing like trans stuff, but in ways where it's like he doesn't commit to any actual commentary. He just talks about trans things and goes,
Yeah.
Ah.
He makes funny face. He's a funny
Yeah,
face.
he
comedian.
you know.
Yeah, he's
You know.
yeah.
It's so bizarre to
yeah,
me
that,
that this.
literally, yeah, he does
Well,
that. Yeah.
That's mugging. I mean, it's what. It's funny to me that this guy ever was a comedian, because like it's funny to me. I remember him being on the show News Radio.
Yeah.
As like a fucking. Like one of the like fifth tier, guest characters who was like also at The Office.
Yeah, very much
know.
we need someone to like pop in, say a line that's kind of
Exactly,
funny.
exactly.
was
He didn't have a
perfect for
huge
that.
presence on the show, but he was fine on that show. And then when I found out years later that he had like one of the biggest podcasts in the world, and it was all about UFC fighting and fucking conspiracy theory crazy people, it was like, what the fuck? And now here he is, and he's doing this, and it's just not funny. I mean,
If that's a normal sized bar stool, this is a very short man.
He's very
true.
short. He is the perfect size for Wolverine.
Like, look at this image. Look at this.
He'd be the perfect size to play Wolverine.
Arthur
Comic
fell
accurate.
off.
I like this.
I
image
missed him
right
when he was
now
peanut
that-
butter.
Is he 5?
I think he's like 5'5", 5'4".
That image there is basically like just that frame of him is basically like. Just
we're cutting out here.
Am I dying?
A little
You were
bit.
dying.
A little bit. Camera is gone.
Cameras are gone. Yeah.
We're currently
But
experiencing
this,
technical difficulties.
Are we
Folks. How you
back?
doing? We're
This-
back.
Welcome
We're
back.
so
Yeah,
back.
Hooray!
this
All right, I
one
gotta start
frame
my
of-
thing.
This one frame of him talking is just like perfect. Like you use this as an image macro for comedian on stage saying terrible, unfunny jokes. You just post this, and you can just be like, have you seen some of the people today?
Hey, what's the deal with airline?
He's 5'6".
He's 5'6". God damn.
I mean, we love
That's
a short
rough.
king.
That's rough,
but-
Yeah, we
buddy.
do. But also,
The dude's done
height.
well for
That's the
himself.
thing. A short king trying to be like all tough and masculine and taking testosterone injections because he's, you know.
Yeah,
Well, he comes across
he
like
looked
that little
normal
guy who
like
got.
a decade ago.
Do any of you remember the guy from like 5 years ago? He got really fucking mad in a muffin place or a bagel
Oh,
place.
Bagel
and
Boss,
he was like,
Bagel Boss.
Bagel Boss!
"You're
I
not
remember
going
Bagel
on
Boss.
my father." It's like
Oh,
that
yeah.
kind of thing.
Oh,
This
dude,
little
that
tiny
video,
man.
that video is like claimed by Viral Hog, so we can't play it, sadly. But
Yeah, I'm looking for a
looking for a photo of him.
That guy wound up like in the
yes.
hospital at some point.
I-
He came back in the
honestly,
news.
I don't know if he ever died or not, because I have not heard
Yeah.
a single thing from Bagel Boss. I know he worked with like a scumbag producer for a little bit there, but
Yeah, but that just kind of like short dude, Patty Tanager, the caddy manager, that kind of fucking vibe. You
Yeah.
want to fight about it, transgender people?
Bagel Boss guy alive. Come on. Nothing since 2019 as far as I can tell. I've been looking
Wow.
to see if he's dead or not.
I thought that happened in like 2020 or something, but okay.
Okay.
So I had images of him photoshopped to have funny ICP makeup on, but I can't find it. I made
Oh,
him a
that's a
juggalo.
loss.
That's fine.
Wow, yeah,
I
okay.
made him a juggalo, and it's all gone.
I looked on
Damn.
TMZ because I thought TMZ would have like they have things on people that haven't like done anything in a decade, but no, they have not had any information since 2019 about the Bagel Boss guy. Did he just fucking disappear?
2019.
Just dropped off the
Crazy,
earth.
because this thing happened after 2019, or at least in 2019, and then like a year or two later, he wound up at least in a tweet or something. There was like Bagel Boss guy in jail or hospital or something bad.
Yeah.
And I just
Yeah,
don't
he had a
know. He
stroke.
might have fucking it's stroke. Okay. Well, you'd think they would have reported on that. Damn.
They did, but I can't find
TMZ
anything
did.
past that. I can't see anything about him being
Anything
dead.
past that is gone.
Damn.
Yeah.
Well, good for him. You don't want to wind up like a Star Wars kid. They put you in some shitty movie.
Yeah.
Did we have any more shitty stand up or
No, that's it for shitty stand up. I'm just making absolute sure that I don't have this Bagel Boss thing, and it looks like I don't.
That's unfortunate.
Damn shame.
I vaguely remember what you're talking about.
What do I want
It's
to talk about
so
next? I have a few things. We can also pull up something from the.
You said you had like a real heavy dystopia one. Did you do that already?
Oh, let me find that.
We're done making jokes, motherfuckers. It's time for dystopia.
Yeah.
Pieces of shit.
Let's see.
Man, I'm. Yeah, I legitimately
This
can't
is it.
find anything about him being alive or not.
You guys ever read the book Minority Report?
Oh boy.
CBS
oh,
News
God, I
reports that
forgot about
Argentina has announced plans to use artificial intelligence to predict future. Well, that's literally Minority Report. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah,
Predict
CBS
future
News
events
reports that
before they
Argentina
happen.
has announced
Well,
plans
no, it's
to use
actually
artificial intelligence.
stupider.
It's
To
worth.
predict
Why,
future crimes.
Stupider.
why is it stupider, Gabe? Because I can see a reason why. I want to see if my reason is the same as yours.
Because of the
Minority
artificial
Report
intelligence.
Minority Report is about actual psychics who actually do predict the future, predicting the future, and them using that.
And it
as
still
like a cautionary
goes. And it
tale,
still
though, of,
goes
like, how
wrong.
far it can go and how crime gets blurred. And
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Exactly.
basically. My
This is
reasoning
AI.
This is not AI. It's shitty machine learning that they're lying to everybody and calling AI because that makes people think that it's more of an actual
Yeah, they get more money out of
intelligent
it.
brain or whatever.
They're getting more
this whole
funding
thing
from that.
This whole thing is predicated on the idea that the AI has the same power as the psychics in the movie. It's like
Yeah.
it doesn't work in the best of conditions in like a future fantasy fiction movie with psychics. It ain't gonna fucking work with the same technology that can't fucking make a face without a swirly eye or like
Oh yeah,
fucked up fucking whiskers.
Yeah.
What the fuck? What did Junji Ito do to you?
Listen, man. I mentioned this before. There is a fucking real estate sign on my block.
Yeah.
And it has this fox on it. And the fox, it's like a fox sitting in a Toronto penthouse, but it's of course made with AI. So
Oh,
the fox
yeah.
is reading a newspaper that's all blurry and fucky, and his eyes look fucking wrong.
Let me
And
see if I
he's
can
in like a
find that in the
suit that looks
chat.
like shit. Yeah, I posted it the other day. It's disgusting to see that sort of thing in real life.
I
And
can
you're
only
like, yeah.
imagine. I'm waiting to see one and just want to rip it apart, you know?
Get this technology to work in the fucking in solving crimes. That's gonna be great.
I'm trying to. Oh, I found it. I
Yeah,
found it.
Eternally
the,
relevant tweet. Eternally relevant tweet.
Oh,
All right, hang on. I gotta. And then let me also pull up what Claw's talking about.
This is such a
So-
fucking good
God.
tweet. I've never seen this. I love it. Yeah, because
Yeah.
they always do this. They always think it's cute to name their thing Skynet or whatever the fuck.
Oh
And
yeah.
it's like, no, maybe don't. Maybe stop doing it. Don't do that. That's not fun.
Oh yeah.
I don't like it.
The tweet here from Alex Bleachman, sci-fi author. In my book, I invented the Torment Nexus as a cautionary tale. Tech company, at long last, we have created the Torment Nexus from a classic sci-fi novel. Don't create the Torment Nexus.
Don't do it.
Yeah. It's also people that look at like
It's
Ready.
a really good tweet.
I like the idea of something called the Torment Nexus too, and everybody's like, "Yeah, dude,
fuck it,
hop on
let's
the
create it."
Torment Nexus. Come on, what are you fucking cringe? Go on the Torment Nexus."
Well, it's all the people that like, and as simple and as utterly stupid as Ready Player One is, it also is a simple tale of, hey, don't create this thing. Also, like it has that underlying, and at least in
And
the
you know what it
shitty
did?
novel.
It inspired Meta and countless
it
other
inspired
companies.
the worst people. But of course, Ernest Cline is also one of the worst people too. So it doesn't.
He's like down for it as far as,
It's effectively what he wants. It's just he didn't realize
Yeah.
he created a cautionary tale.
He's too stupid to know what he fucking made.
You know?
Yeah.
You know, AI be like, you know.
Me and my killed dog.
Hell yeah.
You know how it be.
That's a good fake
AI
AI.
generated that. Yeah, hell yeah.
We need to start doing that as like an artistic movement. Imitate the shitty AI art.
Oh yeah.
Do like on purpose fucked up fingers and weirdo
and then
text.
feed it back to them to fuck them up even more.
Yeah.
That's
great.
effectively what you need to do. That's what people are doing with this Nightshade tech that apparently like poisons the image. So
I like
the AI
Nightshade.
reads
Yeah.
it.
I support
and then-
that shit.
Something about that.
Nightshade has always been cool.
Yeah, it's like that is I am on that level. Fuck with them as much. If they want to take your shit, sure. Have it.
So yeah, don't create the Torment Nexus.
Please.
Pro
do
tip.
it.
Please.
And this is
There he
the
is.
shitty AI fox that
Oh
This
god.
is
that Claw
on-
was talking about.
this is on a
Norwegian is
large-
such a beautiful language.
It's clearly Japanese. I don't know what's wrong with you.
Durka, durka,
This is
durka.
on a large, like, so they're like demolishing a place, and
Yeah.
there's like a fence surrounding it, and this is a huge thing on the fence. It's not even like a small little sign. Look
Oh
at
my
these
God.
swirly fucked
Beautiful
up eyes.
eyes.
Dude, that
Scroll
eye
down.
is trying to do Egyptian. That other one,
Look
like,
at its teeth. Look at the one whisker going across its fucking face.
oh no, that's model clipping together. But that's what's
I
happening
guess. I guess.
Yeah.
Beautiful eyes like my brother before.
there. I love the direction they're going, and the fact the other one just kind of looks like it's doing a little Egyptian symbol instead of being an
Yeah.
eye.
This is basically, so there's a guy we looked at on my channel a while ago called Brian Mullins the Fox. He loves AI foxes. And
Oh my God, it's
he
him.
also wants to legalize child porn, but that's a whole different thing. But
I
anyway,
feel like those are probably
Ah.
connected in a way.
I see.
Spiritually connected.
Yeah.
We have some
Yeah.
breaking news, probably
what's
near the
up?
end.
Oh,
Some very unimportant breaking news that just makes me happy.
that's my favorite kind.
Yeah, we'll do that at the end.
Ooh.
Hell yeah.
Hey.
So what are next? That was some pretty good
let's
dystopia.
see.
Yeah, what is
I mean, does Argentina need more fucking problems? They're not the ones at war right now. That's like Venezuela, right?
There's a lot
there's
a lot of
going
people
on.
at war.
That's the Ukraine, right? They're the ones at war, I think. Israel or something.
Oh
There's a lot.
We can talk really quick about Aiden Ross
this
and
is
Donald
a
Trump.
Good one.
Yeah. Which, by the way, like,
This is a good one.
how desperate are
So-
they for good PR? They're going to Aiden Ross.
Yeah, Aiden Ross just today, like before we went live,
And
before we
XQC.
started
XQC.
recording, he had Aiden Ross and XQC over here in the fucking corner.
Literally just here to glaze. It's like,
I mean, there's no way that I. So I just last night I rewatched the old thing that Medicare did about Sargon and UKIP and fucking Count Dankula. The UKIP, the British political
Yeah.
party, brought in Sargon of Akkad and Count Dankula to glaze their fucking like party, and Sargon tanked it so hard, dude. It was great.
yeah.
Yeah,
And now
Sargon
I'm
is
just
very close to single-handedly the reason that UKIP failed,
Yeah,
which is
yes.
wild.
JD
It's
Vance
great.
might be
Really
taking
fun.
Sargon's
No,
mantle.
it's got to be Aiden or XQC here. I mean,
Oh,
one
yeah.
of them is gonna have to do it. They're
Oh.
gonna have to make some wild claims that tank the entire Republican Party. It's gonna be crazy.
Well, so Aiden Ross gifted Trump a Cybertruck wrapped in...
And a Rolex.
And a Rolex? Oh my god.
Yeah, by the way, that's FEC, I think. FEC possibly an FEC violation, which
It
is
might
cool,
be.
really
Would
cool.
be funny.
Because
Oh, yeah.
the max personal donation to any political candidate is like 3,000-ish. Which, by the way, I'm a political candidate, guys, and if you want to give me the max donation, this is
Patreon.com.
where I announce my campaign to run for
Flashmob
U.S.
is funny.
president.
Yes.
I mean, fuck it, I'd vote for you if I
I'd vote
could,
for you.
man.
We'd
I
we
would
give
too
him
if I
we give him
could.
citizenships
We
beforehand.
get the loud
4
equals
votes.
funny candidacy going, the presidency. It'd be great.
Thank you.
Oh, yeah.
It's nice to have 3 votes. I have 3 votes more than my competitors.
And,
Presidency
one for
equals
yourself.
funny. Hey,
True.
You know, funny
That's true.
funny enough, Trump can't vote for himself.
Yeah, because
That's
he's
great.
a convicted felon.
It would be great if it came down to one vote. That
I
would be
wonder
so
when
good.
this sentencing is happening.
But like,
good question.
you know, you give me
Yeah.
you give me a headline that's kick streamer Aiden Ross and XQC gifted Trump a Cybertruck.
Well, which, by the way, why is XQC
This is like
there?
This is like you made it the worst possible thing I've ever heard in my life.
Also-
this is just the worst headline ever.
Also,
Wow, that's a
the
good
Cybertruck is wrapped with
Yep.
the moment that he almost got swissed the fuck up,
Yeah.
which is
Yeah.
really, really cool
I don't
because
know.
you can tell he's not very happy
Yeah,
I
he's
don't
like,
know
why
how
did I
much
do
you
this?
necessarily love that.
at the end.
I like the shirt XQC's got on though. It's like a dumb Gormless Trump face, I
Yep,
guess.
and,
Or it
and
might
he's
just
got
be
like a
Trump's
full
face.
metal grill.
Yeah.
But
I
yeah,
think
no.
the Trump sentencing is September 18th.
Yeah.
They should move it up a month, you know?
XQC is French Canadian. Why is he even here?
Yeah, that's what everyone is
That's
like.
It's a very baffling thing because the real question I'm asking is why is Trump streaming with Aiden Ross? 14-year-olds can't vote.
Yeah, it's like you're skewing a little too young for the young vote here, Chief.
This is a little bit embarrassing.
They can tell maybe the older
Little.
kids that are grooming them probably that like go vote for Trump, I guess. But
Well, it's embarrassing. You can see like the machinations of it is like, oh god, Kamala Harris is going to be the person, and Trump is now. He's like before he looked kind of young and vigorous compared to Joe, but now he's like adopted the whole fucking
he's
mantle
a
of
doddering old man now.
being a fucking elderly senior. Yeah,
It's shocking how quick that transformation happened.
Yeah,
and so now he's got this fucking weird marshmallow Republican stooge guy who hated him a year ago and maybe gay as his vice president, and no one likes him. And now he's like with Aiden Ross and XQC. Dude. That's unfortunate.
It is like the weird thing is that like it seems like they're trying to match the left star power, but
yeah.
Kamala played just
They have Aiden
straight up
Ross.
not like us.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
had
She has the endorsements of several like very large celebrities. Trump has Aiden Ross and maybe Russell Brand.
and Kid Rock.
Kid
Hey,
Rock
Kid
as
Rock.
well. Don't ask him what song he wrote for Osmosis Jones. Don't do that.
Listen, they
It's very
call it
frightening.
statutory, but I call it mandatory. Okay,
You
and that
said-
and,
you said that. I mean,
and I'm talking about voting. So vote for
Yes,
your next
True.
Trump.
I'm not sure who. I'm not sure who would call voting statutory, but hey, you know.
I mean,
I
it
was
could
gonna
be.
say, who would do that?
It could be. I
your
got my
vote-
voted today sticker from the
The
primaries.
statute only lasts as long as the candidate lasts for. So it's there you go.
Yeah. I posted a clip though of JD Vance that I'm gonna take this off my forehead. This looks dumb.
Wait, what did you put on your forehead?
Oh, I didn't
had
even
my
notice.
I voted sticker from.
Oh.
I still had it. I haven't done anything with it because like, what am I gonna do with this fucking sticker?
All right, so I'm back
Put it
at
on
the
your forehead.
thing.
Yeah.
There you go.
But yeah, play that clip. It's only 30 seconds. But yeah, this is JD Vance on Charlie Kirk's show saying that childless adults should pay a higher tax rate, which is dumb.
Oh
Yeah.
shit! Hang on. I accidentally closed out the thing that I was gonna do.
Ah, shit.
I love your classic YouTube. It's great.
Oh yeah, it's way better than like the current YouTube, honestly.
Shit. All right. What's the keyboard shortcut to open the most recently closed tab?
Oh, you just right click on the top and reopen it, I think.
Yeah, it should be in a little 3-bar menu.
For Chrome, it's Alt Shift T.
It is not the same for
Firefox.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
just Alt. Alt just fucks up the thing.
You
All
should
right, so
you should just be able to right click on the
Control-T?
tabs and then do reopen close tab.
is that it? Oh yeah, it is.
There
Sorry,
you go.
I meant to close this one.
All right.
We'll get to
Bing,
that
bang,
one.
Boom.
Yeah.
All right.
6-second clip here.
I swear I recognize this guy.
It's Charlie Kirk.
Charlie Kirk, yeah.
I don't recognize the
I'll
name.
go back to something I said earlier.
Oh, okay. So YouTube's having one of those funny days.
Yep.
I think it's simple, and I'll go back to something I said earlier about we need to reward the things that we think are good and punish the things that we think are bad. So you talk about tax policy. Let's tax the things that are bad and not tax the things that are good. If you're making $100,000, $400,000 a year, and you've got 3 kids, you should pay a different, lower tax rate than if you're making the same amount of money and you don't have any kids. It's that simple.
I totally agree.
Two of the fundamentally stupidest people to ever exist.
That is.
Yeah, that's that.
Yeah, that says it all, really.
Thanks, Crystal. Thanks,
Yeah,
Christophelia.
Thanks, Chris, to touch you up. I don't know where we're going with that one.
But wow,
Piss
that's.
you up. I don't know about that. No, I'm falling apart here. I'm washed.
See, that's the thing. Lower taxes, pog. Lower taxes only for like people with fucking kids.
Yeah,
That's stupid. The
As-
reason
as
the
a-
people don't have kids is because they're not financially sound.
As effectively a childless podcast, unless I might have something going on eventually. I might get hit with like a kid 5 years down the
You
road.
might
It's like,
got some
oh,
bastards down the line somewhere, but
entirely possible. I've had some drunken nights. Not the point. Point being, yeah, no, that's fucked. It doesn't make anyone
well,
who's
it's
childish,
this whole
childless want to go
moral.
for you.
It's this whole moral thing of like, you're supposed to get a wife or whatever, but this guy's a fucking Rubik's Cube. He's like, who's he thinks voting for Trump? A lot of them are gonna be people that don't, incels. I'm sorry, it's a lot of them are gonna be incels.
Like
Incels and like trad families, but
There's a
to
lot
be
of
fair,
there's a lot of
of-
despicable people also voting for lefty people, but of the people that are despicable voting for Trump, some of them are incels. Is what I'm
some
saying.
of them, I assume, are good people.
Are good people.
I'll say
But,
this
like,
quote.
some of them are good people, but they're not sending their best.
They aren't. But yeah, no, he's trying to like.
Yeah.
There's good people on both sides.
Yeah.
Yeah, on both sides. Yeah.
So speaking of
Just
parenting,
like Sniper Wolf and Jack's films, absolutely.
true.
Oh yeah. Oh, here we go. I saw
Oh
this
no,
one.
I saw this. This is awful.
Yeah.
I saw something about the. I saw the first tweet here.
I guess I'm just gonna have to fucking.
I really was like, I looked at this guy and
too.
was kind of hoping this guy was like a what's his name, like Dan. Drew blank on his name.
Cocky want boing boing?
Cocky want boing boing guy, yeah. I thought this was one of those. No, it's a real guy.
Dan Herschel.
Dan Herschel, thank you. I want to call him Dan Ninen, but I'm like, that's not the right guy. So yeah, like yeah.
So this kid, he looks kind of sad. I wonder why he looks sad.
Yeah.
This kid saved up all week for an ice cream. Spent $5. Dropped it after the 5th lick. I didn't buy him another one. Life is hard. He took it well.
Yeah.
So that's pretty bad, but it gets worse.
Yeah.
They offered him a freebie and I declined it.
Yeah, which this guy's Twitter account is @sweatystartup. I don't really care about giving out his information because fuck him.
Definitely don't do it.
Yeah,
he's got the stupid
not
little
hinting
I
toward
paid
anything.
for Twitter badge.
Yeah,
so.
it's it's a hint.
If
for
you're gonna
the
laugh at him
audience.
for anything,
Wink.
laugh at him for that.
Yeah, laugh at him for that. But no, it's like that's not really a way to teach your kid anything other than your kid will eventually just fucking hate you. But hey, go for it.
There was a quote
rage
that I
bait.
found.
I could
There was a
see it
quote that I
being rage
found.
bait.
Yeah, it could be, but there was a quote that I found somewhere. I don't know who this quote is attributed to. I just saw it posted somewhere that kids shouldn't be denied childish things, and you shouldn't, as an adult, you shouldn't be denying children a balloon, knowing that it's gonna pop at some point. You know?
Yeah. It's
I
like,
guess.
if you
Or
go
that
like
the kid
for
will let it
everything-
go and it'll float away.
I don't buy that with the Santa thing. I'm never telling my fucking kid about Santa. I'll just tell him, I'll let him believe in magic and stuff if he wants to, or whatever. But if it's a
You
fucking,
let him read Harry Potter, maybe.
I'm not doing the Santa thing. I'm not just gonna gaslight and lie to my child. It's the most fucked up thing we do to our fucking kids. It's insane that that's like a tradition that we're all okay with.
Hey,
It
listen,
is-
I
it
think
is bringing
Santa
back up.
The Santa thing is cool, but fuck off.
Admittedly, mall Santas are kind of fun.
Sure.
It's like
What were you saying, Gabe?
I hate to bring him back up, but he's done too many notable things in the last several days. This is just like the recent thing about JD Vance, where
He's a
What?
funny
Does he
guy.
also hate
This is
Santa?
no longer the Elon Musk podcast. This is the JD Vance podcast.
Based, I'm voting for JD Vance based on his Santa denialism, if
Listen.
true.
Ah.
Woo!
no,
Vance heads.
he yelled at his son. He yelled at his son because Donald Trump called him on the phone, and his son was trying to talk to him about how much he likes Pikachu, and
I
he told
remember
his son
that.
to shut the hell up.
Yeah,
I should've
Gabe
I should've-
posted
I
it in
should've
chat.
bookmarked
He
that.
posted in chat.
Yeah, give me one sec. Let's
we'll
let's
talk
not
about
get
that
to
in a
that. We'll get to that in a second. Woo! All right, so you're gonna have to deal with the fucked aspect ratio for a second. Basically, I'm dragging and dropping these things, and my setup is rough.
Ah, you're good.
I need a second monitor.
This is the
Senator JD Vance of that's bright. Oh god.
Oh yeah, we're awake now.
Senator
God,
JD
your
Vance of
face is
Ohio.
lit.
Yeah, actually, you
It's
know what?
lit.
There we go. Senator JD Vance of Ohio, during a podcast that was released on Friday, shared an anecdote about the moment former President Donald J. Trump called him to ask him to be his running mate. His 7-year-old son, Vance recalled, wanted to discuss Pokemon. So he's trying to talk to me about Pikachu. And I'm on the phone with Donald Trump, and I'm like, son, shut the hell up for 30 seconds about Pikachu, he said, referring to the Pokemon mascot. This is the most important phone call of my life. Please just let me take this phone call.
For
Yeah,
once,
on
you
one
stop
hand-
talking about Pikachu, you dumb
It's a
fuck.
funny little photo.
On one hand, I get it, but dude, your son is 7. Just tell
Yeah.
him to be
Just say,
quiet.
"Oh,
Don't tell
hang
him
on,
to
buddy."
shut up.
Yeah, it's like, hang on, buddy, I got a phone call. Give me 1 second.
Yeah, I'll talk to you about Pikachu later. I'll talk to you about how Pokemon Gen 5 is the best in just a minute.
Yeah, no,
Based take, by the way.
So apparently, by the way, this pick was. This is according to like insider rumors, so this may not be entirely true. Take a grain of salt, yada yada. But apparently, like he was going to pick somebody, Doug Burgum, who was a relatively normal Republican, bog standard, kind of how he picked Pence, where it was like relatively normal, like
We need a
party-
straight man.
effectively. But his
They didn't get a
kids-
straight man,
Oh,
sadly.
They probably did not get a straight man. That's other rumors, but no, I'm not kidding. I decided not to pull those up, but that's a rumor.
We
Rumor he was
talked
on
about
there.
that last time.
Oh, we did.
Yeah.
Yeah, we did. Never mind. I'm dumb. I kind of forget episodes after we record them, and I listen to them back. But yeah, no. Apparently, his sons and Elon Musk and I forgot who the other one was. It was some other person where it's like, why is that person involved? Tucker Carlson, that's who it was. We're all
good.
pushing for
Tucker
JD
Carlson.
Vance.
Tucker
that fuck Tuck.
The most smart, politically inclined people, Elon Musk and Donald Trump's two coked out sons.
Hell yeah.
Really
Where the
pushed
fuck
for
was Ian Miles Chong? Come on, let's make this a real meeting.
Well, he was
of the
evading the
Malaysia.
law.
He was in Malaysia.
True.
Yeah, which he was,
sentenced to death or whatever's happening to him.
If you don't remember, like, he really, when we all went to Malaysia, he gave us really good weed. If you guys remember that.
Yeah, actually,
Ian
yeah.
Miles
If you,
Chong.
hey, listen,
Wink.
if you're in Malaysia, look up Ian Miles Chong. He's the best weed plug I've ever seen,
and he loves white people.
Yeah, white people,
and
also
he
Israel.
he loves Israel. Yes.
Loves Israel more than anything. Couldn't get him to shut up about it, really. I was just trying to buy some good ass weed on him, you know?
Wink.
Damn.
Yes.
It's it.
Had to fucking talk about he had to talk about Israel like this son had to talk about Pikachu, you know?
Oh yeah. Malaysia's a wonderful country, folks.
I want to say poor kid, even though he's like the rich son of the guy who's, a vice presidential.
Say poor kid to this guy, you know?
Yeah, poor kid all around. Just poor parenting,
Yeah, really bad parenting.
Unfortunate.
So what do we want to talk about next? I have
We
a
should
few.
probably do the doc stuff.
All right. Let me just get this out of the way.
Okay, actually, yeah, let's do this first.
Oh! I meant the A minor thing.
no.
We'll talk about this in a sec.
I didn't think about it. Oh, okay.
So we'll do
A minor, A minor, A minor.
just getting all of them out of the way. You know.
There you go.
You guys remember this fucking SoFlo post?
This was like
everyone's playing checkers, but I've been playing chess for years.
So yeah,
liked by SoFlo.
Yeah, thank you, SoFlo. Wonderful quote.
He liked his own post. That's embarrassing.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, SoFlo.
So
wonder what he's up to.
That's a good question, actually.
That is a good
So
question.
here, Dr. Disrespect did that meme wholesale.
Yeah, he really did.
He really did.
Pretty much.
So
good.
But it
good
wasn't
reply by
enough
the
to.
Axe Man there.
It wasn't enough to.
So you just came here to play chess, huh? What are you doing here?
What are you doing
Why
here?
are you here?
It wasn't enough to just do the thing with the chessboard and the checkers, but he also does the fucking
Mr. Bird.
Schemy, the Mr. Burns who does the fingers.
Hang on, let me get the.
Bane, are you dead?
sorry, I was sending a reply here. I was trying to see what else the SoFlo was up to. I'm trying to figure out what he's up to because it's now interesting me. Like, is he still alive? SoFlo Antonio still doing?
I've heard the name.
I know
I've
Joey
never-
Salads tried to run for Congress.
Yeah, which I
he
think
tried
it
to run for
didn't it
a
fail?
local position. I think.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, of course it failed. Yeah.
It was like local representative. Yeah, the man who showed his penis, definitely, he shockingly didn't win.
He keeps in his own mouth.
Yeah, he drank that. He
did.
did that to survive.
Listen, Trump won.
Which is why Bear Grylls is never going to hold public office ever.
There's people that are still very upset that Hillary Clinton was not the nomination this year. Can you imagine
oh
that?
God, yeah, I know
The woman who
some-
lost to the cartoon character. Yeah.
Some of the most annoying resistance libs I've ever met are she should
know,
have gotten the candidacy instead of Kamala.
Sometimes I just wish I could,
You finally got to use it. There you go.
Yes, I did. I threw it onto my bed. I hope I didn't break anything.
Oop.
All right, so so Dr. Disrespect came back with this stupid ass fucking tweet of himself at a chessboard, but one half is playing checkers, of course, implying that he likes to play with children. Also, he's
I guess that's
very
true, yeah.
Also, he's very clearly cheating because he's made at least 2 moves.
Yeah. Well, this other person's not made one.
This other person hasn't moved a single fucking checker.
So wait, this is a secret deep cut image that implies he likes children and cheating. Wow, great
Yes!
stuff.
It's
Oh my
great
god.
stuff.
Oh my god.
Masterful gambit, Doc.
Well, at least he
That's
owns up
good.
to the cheating now. I mean,
And then if we look here in the sidebar,
I
know,
heard
we
you
have the
a
classic.
pedophile, fella. I heard you like little boys and girls, fella. With a
Little
Vegeta.
brainwashed woke boy putting out Dragon Ball GFX with Kendrick Lamar lines. Got me big time.
I love that he
Guy?
specifically says
Herschel?
Lamar line.
Yeah,
not a
that's
Kendrick
not.
Lamar line.
yeah.
Herschel, I don't remember that from any Kendrick song I've heard.
That would have been what
scattershot.
Drake did if he tried to do the same thing. Yeah.
I forgot if he did other
iFunny had a
things.
good one. Hold on.
iFunny?
Oh,
Yeah.
that's not.
Oh, I hear checkers is popular amongst the youth.
Nice.
Jesus fuck. Why is
They
Why
funny.
is iFunny dunking on people? You can't be
Because they're
dunked on
funny.
by iFunny and try to like come back from that.
I mean,
I don't understand. How do these screenshot bots? What
Yeah.
you can do that. You can
Yeah,
screenshot.
like
you don't have to
every
get a Twitter
phone-
bot to do it for you.
Every
I've never
phone has a
used
screenshot
this.
function. Every
I mean,
fucking
I
like
guess to have like an archived tweet of it, that kind of makes sense too. I guess,
Bizarre.
but
I guess.
I've just never understood that.
That's not a great
Like-
archive
it's not a great.
thing.
no,
I'm not
it's
going to believe that.
It's
Yeah.
not. I mean,
Here
it's not. I'm
is-
just. That's the only reason I'm thinking. Where it's like maybe. I don't
look
know.
look at how easy it is to just post a screenshot of your desktop. Look at that.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
Just take a fucking
That
screenshot.
was
you are
probably
look,
on his-
so
oh, I'm
low
on my
amount of
phone.
Discords.
Check it out.
Yeah. It's pretty
Boom,
simple.
Mouse
screenshot.
controller?
Fuck you.
They really fucked it up on my new phone though because it's
Oh
like,
yeah. So the
you gotta
keyboard
fucking-
is
nah.
my keyboard light. The mouse is
okay.
the mouse light. The keyboard is the 8-bit new program.
Okay. I was like, oh shit.
Anyway.
Yeah.
So Doc. Oh man.
I mean, I think he took a longer break when he was caught cheating on his wife.
He
Right.
did.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure. Like it was a few months.
It was at least a little.
So everyone kind of laughed at him. We had Jack's Films here with the alt-rightification of disgraced influencers should be studied. And
Yeah.
here is Doc posting his tweet, someone saying, "Is this you playing with a minor?" And then he says,
Good one, she, her. The internet will never fix your real threat. Depression.
Does he even sound like that, or is it just how he? Because he
I'm-
looks like he sounds like that.
I think sometimes
I-
he does that kind of voice.
kind of, yeah, it's a bit of a like
know what he
exaggeration.
sounds like.
But
Okay.
yeah, it's like you could like it's not even wholehearted his attack there. It's like it's such a cop
Yeah,
out
like
too.
he doesn't. And
Yeah.
people in the comments of that specific reply were like, "Oh my god, Doc's back and he's now holding back."
It's like
I've come up
holding
with
back?
better insults literally in my sleep.
yeah, I've said
holding
worse.
back.
I have said
I've
worse.
said worse on this podcast.
You could say a lot more about pronoun bio people, but he just kind of acknowledges that and then
And then
moves
just-
along. I guess the depression thing,
Boom!
but like
you don't
that's
have Alexa Pro fucking.
it's not really like a
prescription.
joke or anything. These people
Yeah,
think that like
Fuck you. Take some guys.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Damn,
These
girl,
people
I
think
guess
that,
you have
like-
to take your Zoloft. That's literally what his
Yeah.
fucking insult is.
Get some goddamn Prozac, bitch.
these
Well,
people
Butrin
think
up
that
in
like
this hoe.
basic like insults are jokes. I guess
It's not. I wouldn't even call it like. It's not even a good insult. Like
It's very half-hearted,
We've
yeah.
all made better
no, it's
insults. Again, like Tristan said, in our sleep.
Yeah.
But then as
I've made way more biting things off of people that I've had a very small amount of hatred on. Very small.
Exactly.
Fun fact
you-
though. That
Yeah.
that image of him saying the she her thing. The person he was responding to, the she her in question, Grum's famed podcast
Oh, yeah.
friend, Mark Kern, made some
Friend
post
of
that
the
was
show.
like,
Yeah.
that's the rumored Alyssa Mercanti alt, and she's like
Why
a
do you
writer.
care? Why does he care?
Yeah, it's
She's like a writer for fucking one of the Kotakus,
she's written for Kotaku.
She's probably some kind of hack fraud,
Really,
but like
really actually letting somebody live rent free in your head.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's a Kotaku writer. He probably doesn't need to care that much. But
It's like you're wasting your time, and then he also looks like a fool because his own game has been in development hell for like 6
you're gonna
years.
mention this every time, and I love it.
Oh,
it's great.
Yeah, no.
Firefall hasn't come out yet.
Firefall, it's never coming out.
No, Firefall came out. No, Ember is never coming out. Firefall is the game that flopped completely.
Firefall flopped really hard. Yeah,
Firefall flopped. Ember is
that's the one.
never happened.
That's the one he invested a bus in. I really need to make that my background for the next episode. That's the one where he invested the bus, the money into a bus, and
you should hot swap it right now.
I don't have it on hand. We're too close into the episode. It'd
shame.
pop up the UI. It'd look all dumb. There's one photo I don't want being seen on stream. It's in that little thing. Long story. You've seen it, Tristan.
Yeah.
Yeah. But that's not the point. That's not the point. Yeah, no, fuck Grums. He's so weird and off-putting. Like,
yeah.
Very strange individual.
His cronies are also very creepy people, so like
yeah, if we can't use
never forget that Manga Lawyer and Colonel Otaku Gatekeeper definitely aren't pretending to be Japanese.
Yes, they definitely
it's really weird. I have this tick where every time I say Japanese, I like do this weird wink.
Yeah,
it's strange.
See, they're Japanese in the sense of they're like probably while they're tweeting, they're trying to do the eye thing that some guys do. Yeah, it's like
yeah, they're doing the Lindsay Ellis special as we
I'm
call it.
I'm resisting the urge to
I know where you're coming from. I get where you're coming from.
Don't do it.
We're going to hell.
But I'm confused about this Dr. Disrespect thing even. Like, this seems to be the extent of it is just him posting this image of him with the chess and the checkers and he's doing the scheming fingers. But like
that's it.
Yeah,
but that's it. So is it literally just like I planned for this the whole time?
Well,
yes, indeed.
I have a fun video, but
oh boy,
I have a fun video kind of going into that. But before we do,
yes,
the smartest person ever, of course, replied.
Of course.
No, this is. Go ahead.
The quartering responding to Dr. Disrespect's chess tweet. Doc, I'm glad you're back. Wrong you're, by the way. And ampersand hope to hear your side of this all sooner than later.
Didn't we already hear his side of this before?
We did.
Yeah, like I said,
isn't the whole thing his fucking thing?
Yeah,
I replied somewhere, but
so this is the thing. He already disavowed Mr. Disrespect.
Well,
I don't respect his degree. I am no longer respecting this man's degree.
Yeah, he said firm handshakes, of course.
Yeah, Mr. Disrespect, he did the firm handshakes, and then he was like, "Oh, well, when I've heard more about this, and I no longer accept this. This is no longer good." So, but now he's back doing this.
Yeah,
like immediately, which really calls into question his like, "Oh no, that's bad. I don't support that."
That's because he's a spineless bitch.
Well, and this also ties back to Aiden Ross and XQC, the famed duo, because I just double checked. Yeah, they said the other day they knew about all this for like years. All the stuff he did, they knew about.
Wait, what?
They admitted to have known. Yeah.
Oh, so this is just like that other guy who he's one of like the Pokemon friends who like covered up a rape. I forget his fucking name.
Oh, Miskiff?
Miskiff, yeah.
Wait, Miskiff?
Yeah.
Yeah, he apparently covered some shit up for years with like the people that he worked with, and
How hard
so
is it
like,
to see normal people?
That's great.
Pretty hard.
Well,
man.
to be fair, they're streamers.
Yeah. And not like fun streamers, like bad streamers. Like our
and
Wubby's a fun streamer. Vine Sauce is a fun streamer.
Yeah, hey, our
It's not
shenanigans
the
are
fun
cheeky
kind
and
of
fun.
It's not even the fun kind of like weird people. Like you're saying, why can't people be normal? It's like, well, why can't people be interested in pottery?
That
like really into pottery, and that's their whole thing. You know, that's a fun way of being weird.
At least pottery's fun and
Kristen,
kind
you okay?
Oh, it all kind of switched now. We're in a different place altogether now.
We moved around the grid.
Nope.
You're back.
Alright, we're back.
Welcome back.
Everything kind of died for a sec.
Everything's still dying for a sec.
Patreon.com/loudicalsfunny.
Yes, which again,
Yeah,
folks, gets you early access to second screenings in a raw early production stage. We're gonna add like little like
Yes.
music and sound clips
You
in
get
there. And
you get to
stuff.
hear all of our N-words, every single one of them.
Oh,
all the time we say
like
we're
nincompoop.
nerds and like
Yeah.
how
Yeah.
naughty the movie
Like,
gets
tomorrow-
at points.
Like tomorrow's episode's
And-
going to
and
be
that we're
sponsored by
new.
the letter N,
Mm,
and
yeah.
you're just not going to see any of that. There's
Yeah.
just going to be a big blur right here.
Well, admittedly,
Oh,
we
no.
don't do video on second screenings, at least for
Yeah.
right now. Just we're workshopping the idea, so we're just kind of doing this.
We're going through
Which
it.
is-
I really
which is
enjoyed
a
the second
damn
recording we did.
I did too. It like I think as
It's
we
a
go
big
on, it'll
shame
oh,
because I wanted to just kind of have this on display when we were talking about Kung Fu Hustle. By the way, Kung Fu Hustle, part of second screening season 1.
Yes.
See you soon.
Yes.
Good old Kung Fu Hustle.
Yeah,
Like
One
it.
I'm
I
actually looking
recommend it.
forward to seeing, except that we have to get through Cocaine Bear first. So
Yes.
that's-
Don't
Which-
don't
yeah.
remind me.
yeah.
which
A
I gotta
magical
watch.
martial romp.
I think we should probably push it to sometime later. We'll talk about that after the episode. Actually, we'll talk about it after.
Yeah, we'll talk about that later.
Yeah, again,
Didn't we?
We still have many other things to discuss.
yes.
Didn't we want to discuss some kind of Comic-Con thing? I know that there was the like trafficking incident that happened there.
Oh yeah,
There were
yeah,
also
well,
I shouldn't have it was so absurd. Yeah.
It's
it's
fucking
yeah.
it was
Gabe laughs
real
at
quick.
sex trafficking. It's crazy.
yeah.
very, very, very much ripping this straight from Circle Tunes HD. Go follow him. I don't know anything about him, so if he's bad, don't blame me.
Yeah, we don't know.
But
We don't know how these
He
people.
fun
doesn't-
video
I hope
from
he
Circle
doesn't support
Tunes.
white genocide.
All a part of my plan. See, while you were playing checkers like a child to which I enjoy talking to, I was playing chess. Me cheating on my wife and sending inappropriate texts to children? All a part of the plan.
I didn't even have.
You want to know why they call me the two-time? Because I cheated on my wife twice. One time with a child. While you were being woke, I was waking up to text kids. All a part of the plan. What you thought was a major mistake, all I'm seeing are minors. My game studio that let me go
pretty
because
good.
of my inappropriate texts that I sent to kids. Oh, Midnight Society? You probably wonder why I named it that. Because I stay up until midnight texting kids. You fool! You fool! It's all part of my plan! My genius plan!
You fool!
That's
That
great.
was really good.
I was wondering why there was
Tubular bells.
tubular bells in the background. I don't know why that was there. It's like a fake tubular bells, but it works.
That was the Death Note soundtrack.
Oh,
God.
Oh yeah, all according to fucking Keikaku.
Oh my God.
I'm pretty sure that was Death Note. I'm
It
pretty
sounded
sure.
like-
maybe.
It sounded
I
like
definitely
tubular
did want to
bells
bring up
all
all according to Keikaku, so at least thank you for reminding me.
So yeah, let's
No
That was some
problem.
real Keikaku shit right there.
real quick, let's do the GameStop tweets because I do want to.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
so
So, yeah.
the Xbox 360 store shut down and my Discord's frozen.
Okay, yeah.
Can
so
y'all hear me?
I can hear you still. Can you hear us?
Yeah, you're all
All
good
right.
on Earth.
Okay. All right.
Okay, it just refreshed. It's good.
Okay.
So so the Xbox 360 store shut down, and in response,
Yeah, rest in peace.
GameStop just
Yeah.
going
goes
hell for
backwards.
leather here, saying, "Bet y'all wish you bought physical copies now."
Oh yeah, scroll down. I think you can see my reply in there somewhere. Hopefully, you can see yours at least.
Yeah,
wow,
I'm
mine's
just gonna
very-
really do a
Yeah, it's
yeah.
Don't
It's
see
it was a good one though. I
It was
remember
good.
it.
Yeah, it said y'all don't fucking sell those anymore. Y'all don't sell 360 games anymore.
Yeah, here's my
True.
anecdote. My local GameStop has more space dedicated to fucking Funko Pops that never ever sell than actual video games.
Yeah.
Do not claim you care about physical games when useless plastic knickknacks with soulless eyes take up more space than games in your game store.
Yep.
Yeah, it's
True.
like half the thing. It's like a full wall of the 4 walls of the store at
Yeah.
least.
So, like, the
And then
way
it's not just the Funko Pops. They'll have like figures that I am interested in sometimes.
Yeah, like my local
And-
GameStop has a really cool sheer heart attack figure, and I like it. I just don't want to support GameStop. So yeah.
I mean, I got a pretty good deal on some stuff recently. You know,
Right here.
they do.
It even says
What-
GameStop exclusive here.
Did I get anything here from GameStop?
There you go.
Yeah, I'll just go.
I
full
mean,
screen
it's a
on
pretty cool character,
Well,
sure.
Earth 90 Flash, which is the John Wesley
TV
ship.
show.
Yeah, the
I got this
original
from GameStop,
TV
but it
show.
was with a game,
Yes.
so you know.
It looks really good. I
dust
just
this
am
thing
waiting
off.
till I
It's pretty
you know,
cool.
move, and it's got a
Do I have any
placard
from GameStop? No,
1,000 here.
I don't think so.
I mean, I've got the SMT5 box I showed off. It's
I have a
pretty
little
cool.
guy. I got him from
Oh,
GameStop.
look at the little guy.
That's a good little guy.
Yeah,
Oh,
a
yeah,
little guy.
had
I
a-
got him because his fucking noodly appendages.
Oh shit!
I had a fellow I was gonna show off. I'll have to show
Got
off
something
my
safe for
cool
a minute
new
here.
friend for the next episode. He's a penis-shaped man, so it's gonna be great.
hell yeah.
But yeah, this
Yeah,
is
we're
a,
going
How much
downstairs.
should have got my Tensei?
this is kind of a two-parter story though, because this is kind of a
Yeah.
shot leading to the chaser.
So,
Real
making
quick, let's
fun
take a
of-
couple more shots.
Okay.
Okay.
Here's those
Right.
physical games that GameStop cares so much about sitting in the fucking dumpster.
Admittedly,
Because they did that.
I will say
Oh,
this:
yeah.
some of these games on here are kind of garbage. Like
Let's take a look.
I mean,
Sniper
what
Ghost
are you gonna
Warrior.
do with Dance Factory 2 or whatever the fuck it's called? And
Yeah.
like that random
Yeah,
old football
Dance
game.
Central. Yeah, to be fair.
So some of
But then
those are
you-
like
I'm
Tony
trying to
Hawk's
figure out what
Ride.
these are.
No, like so.
NHL.
Tristan, if you scroll back up, that game, like the 4 stacks of games, scroll down a little bit more. The 360, right there in the center of the screen, right where you're on. So
Is that
those
Duke
are,
Nukem?
No, those are Tony Hawk's Shred, I think.
Oh.
But that's the thing. The
Your
fact that they
turn
are.
to-
You know,
No, it's DJ Hero. It's DJ Hero.
It's like you gotta.
It's your turn
well,
to
that's
spin.
unfortunate.
That's
I
sad.
like DJ,
DJ Hero's
Hero.
good.
Yeah, yeah.
That's the
I've
thing.
got
The fact
thing under
that
my thing.
the fact that they throw away their games.
Yeah, I
I
don't.
mean,
you
what are
don't
you
care
really
about
gonna
physical
do with
games,
them,
buddy.
though? Like you've got
I
like
just-
hundreds of this
Give them
literal
all somewhere,
shovelware.
sell them,
This
Admittedly,
is
sell them
I
in
would mark
bulk.
them. I would
Who
mark them
cares?
for $1. I'd mark them for.
Here's
Yeah.
the- no one's gonna buy these for $1. They probably already were
no,
$1.
I mean, they would.
$1 buy one get 3 free.
I
Fuck
would
it.
honestly like.
Yeah, I mean, if they should have just given them away to people. They should have had
They
a
should.
bin that's just free games.
Yeah, just
Admittedly-
take some
Yeah.
games.
Admittedly,
Yeah.
I cannot deny I have dumpster dived behind a GameStop before.
Yeah,
You
I've
probably
gotten a
find
lot
some
of
good
shit.
stuff.
I found a lot of good shit.
Like Red Dead Redemption without an Undead Nightmare or something like
I
that.
don't think I've got
Wow.
anything
You know,
in
if
here.
I ever get real
But I
desperate, I
have.
might try doing that. That's a good tip, man.
Hey, I mean, if you can get there,
I don't think they
like-
do it anymore because they don't sell fucking
Yeah,
games.
well, now they are told to destroy
Well, they
them before they
do.
throw them away. I'm not.
yeah,
okay,
they like cut them up.
which sucks.
But yeah, you know,
But yeah, it's a lot of Funko
I
stuff.
love
and-
games.
And the thing is, like, I get it. The Funko shit does sell. It's awful. I hate
Oh yeah,
it.
it
Doesn't
does.
sell around here. Ooh.
Oh, and I mean, you
Not
probably
around here.
have you
Ooh.
probably do have at least like one collector in your area.
I mean, it's not even
Maybe
the Funko shit. Like, I could accept it if it was just the Funkos, but they basically want to be like a Spencer's or some shit, and they have like socks and
Yeah.
fucking
Yeah.
random board games, and like
Well,
just keep
Like
it to
last
fucking...
time I went, the back half of the right hand wall in my local GameStop was just dedicated to shirts, like the Hot
Yeah.
Topic shirt display.
Come on now,
And-
we
and-
don't need that.
The thing is, the thing I will give them, they're kind of panicking because digital
Yeah,
purchases
clearly.
have increased. It's inherent. Every
Well,
time,
yeah, as we can tell from that fucking tweet they made, they really want you
Yeah,
to buy
they
physical.
they made a fucking PS5 that doesn't have a disc slot.
Yeah, but, I mean, there's an entire one of the Xbox SKUs has no disc, and they're selling
Yeah,
an
yeah.
Xbox One X
Six.
without a disc tray also, which
Yep.
it sucks, but I mean, effectively, that's what the market is asking for. If people
Yeah.
didn't buy digital,
That's not what the market's asking for. That's what
Well,
they want to do to
well,
us so we never own our
well, I mean,
games.
people
True,
like,
actually.
well, yes and no, but it's a push pull system. People
Well, no,
buy
it's
digital
it's a,
more than anything. now.
They've made it seem more convenient and better for us to not own our games
No,
properly.
I'm not disagreeing with you. I'm with you on this. I'm just saying the average consumer has kind of like
The average
bowed
consumer
their
doesn't
head
care.
and just kind of I'm gonna buy
Well, the
Madden
average
anyways.
consumer would buy the physical copies if it was able to compete with the
Oh, yeah.
deals that you can get
Now,
digitally.
to be
It's
fair,
just we don't have any fucking rights protection for digital purchases on that.
I'd buy this.
Yeah. Also, yeah, the
I mean,
Magic.
I'm more lenient with like Magic and card
yeah.
games, and you got like a board game or two. But like,
Yeah, like
all
look
the
at
fucking
that. It's the
fun
fourth
goes.
Doctor.
I
Who
mean,
wouldn't love that?
I
Look at
wouldn't-
him.
Well, see, the thing for me is I wouldn't mind the T-shirts and the other stuff if it didn't take up as much space.
Well, it's
Effectively,
also it's barely even game related. It'll be like
Yeah.
animes and shit.
there's
like
a
pop
lot
culture,
of
yeah.
lot of Jujutsu Kaisen and
Yeah.
a lot of My Hero Academia.
Like I guess
Lot of
technically
My
there are games for those series, but like
Yeah,
I
now.
should have been able to walk into a GameStop and get a Persona 5 shirt instead of having to go to
Well-
a fucking con for it.
Yeah.
True. Well, but the thing as well is like, even if you do buy a physical copy, most of the time now the game is not on that disc.
True.
It's
Yeah.
not playable
Yeah.
off disc. So you
And
still
they're also
don't
going
own
to
it
hound you to buy a
anyways.
membership. You want to buy a membership? Get more
Well-
on used games and get a subscription to Game Informer?
Well,
No
see,
thanks. I'm good.
here's the thing.
I
I actually would do that for the Game Informer.
Yeah,
which
that-
we'll
yeah,
talk
if they-
about.
If it was cheaper and just for the Game Informer, hell yeah.
Well, funny
But
enough, we'll talk about that in a second. But yeah,
just let me know. It's a tab away.
hit it.
Go for it.
Oh,
Oh, GameInformer.com. Huh.
guess that. Yeah. Look at what's happening on GameInformer.com. Definitely not AI generated text announcing that they're leaving.
Yeah, this does feel like an AI wrote this. The
Yeah,
final
so,
level.
It doesn't feel
I'll-
real, yeah.
I'll
Rest
read
in
it.
peace.
I'll read this
Rest
out.
in peace, brother.
Rest in peace to Game Informer here.
Kristen, thumb through your magazines while Bane reads it.
Yeah, so I'll
Will do.
quickly put my magazine on screen here. For after 33 thrilling years of bringing you the latest news, reviews, insights, and from the ever-evolving world of gaming, it is with a heavy heart that we announce the closure of Game Informer. From the early days of pixelated adventures to today's immersive virtual realms, we've been honored to share this incredible journey with you, our loyal readers. While our presses may stop, our passion for gaming that we've cultivated together will continue to live on. Thank you for being a part of our epic quest,
There he is.
and may your own gaming
that's
adventures never end.
And look at her.
Oh shit!
Oh,
Yeah,
look at
this is
them.
Ben Reeves actually. I hope he hasn't done anything bad because he used to be my favorite contributor to Game Informer.
Oh, are
back
those
when
like
I read
staff people? I have no idea.
Yeah.
who
Yeah.
they were. Okay,
There's some art.
that's cool.
I
Yeah, so this is like for all the young people, I guess, all the thousands of Zoomers and millions of Zoomers and Gen Alphas that watch us.
Yeah.
Back in the old day, before AI generated slop SEO journalism articles for everything,
Yeah.
we had magazines that would
Back when you would get typos like this.
PlayStation 3.
AI AC
Adaptor.
adaptor. Yeah,
Hell yeah.
that's good.
Yeah, right now the only one I've got on hand is my Wasteland 3 one because it was in my bathroom. It was just there.
Nice. Here's a preview for
lights
Resident
for
Evil
it.
5.
Ooh,
Ooh.
fuck yeah.
Yeah, these
Speaking of
old
Resident Evil-
magazines are real nostalgic with the ads and the
Oh yeah. Even the
you
new
know, the
ones have
specific
like
features
Check that
of new
out.
games.
Huh?
oh
Well,
yeah,
Doc's
Pretty
name.
cool.
that cover. They did some great covers. There's some great COD ones.
Yeah.
There's some great like there's one for I think Dead Space 3 back in the day that was really good. Like the Game Informer, it wasn't I would say it's not, known for its journalism really, but it is a really good like picture book and it was informative for like certain things, telling you about, early stuff before the game would release at least.
Where the
Yeah.
hell is it?
I was gonna
was it in the
ask-
Prey issue? It was in
Yeah.
the Prey issue.
I was gonna ask if this is one of the ones that's like horribly corrupt and nothing they say could be taken seriously.
I mean, their reviews aren't like entirely great. Like they're nothing to
Yeah,
write
they
home
use that
about.
stupid ass inflated rating scale that I wanted to bitch about, but this whole story got really sad.
Yeah.
But like where fucking 7 out of 10 is average.
Yeah.
In fact,
Well,
the
everybody
Windows
does
was-
that.
But
The
it,
Rotten
it was
Tomatoes.
Yeah, but it
But
sucks.
it is confusing the way they had it
It's a
all like
preview
set
for
up.
Resident Evil 7.
Ooh.
Yeah, crazy how they got pictures of J.K. Rowling's house for this. But if I'll just read their as of 2017, maybe late 2016
Like a little
review
chart.
scoring.
Yeah.
So this is 2016.
Okay.
Number 10, outstanding, a truly elite title, nearly perfect in every way. You know what a 10 out of 10 is. 9, superb, just shy of gaming nirvana. This scores high recommendation because the game review, Jesus Christ, head and shoulders above its competition. This is very wordy. 8, very good, innovative, but perhaps not the right choice for everyone. Score indicates that there may be many good things to have, but arguably so. 7, average. The game's features may work, but are nothing that even casual players haven't seen before. A decent game beginning to end. 6, limited appeal. Though there may be fans of the games. Yeah. Though there may be fans of games receiving this score, many will be left yearning for a more rewarding game experience. 5, flawed. It may be obvious that the game has lots of potential, but that its most engaging features could be undeniably flawed.
Well, you know why this
not integrated
is.
into the experience.
Swap 5 and
No,
6.
You know why this is because game companies need their games to be rated nicely, so they pretend that 7 is 7's fine. It's 7, but it's like actually a 5. Clearly,
Hey, the new Call of Duty was a 7, and then people look at it and are like, "Oh, 7? That's not that bad."
Yeah. I think I gave it a 7 or 6, I think. I'm not sure.
4, bad. While some things work as planned, the majority of this title either malfunctions or it is so dull that the game falls short as a whole.
That sounds more like a 2 or a 3.
That's a 4?
Yeah.
That
should be a
3. Painful. If there is anything that's redeeming in a game of this caliber, it's burdened beneath agonizing gameplay and uneven execution in its features or theme.
Okay.
2, broken, basically unplayable. The game is so insufficient in its execution that any value would be derived from this in extremely small quantities, if at all. And then number 1, they did a different. Number 1, they did a different joke for everyone, but in this one, number 1 is.
What does that say?
If you could see it, 2016.
Okay, yeah, fair enough. This one for number 1 is Turnips IRL. I don't get that reference.
Turnips do kind of suck.
Alright.
Turnips not so bad.
But this one, this is the not Street Fighter, the God of War 3 issue.
In 2016 was such a bad year that it's a 1 out of 10 year. Yeah.
Wow, they didn't
let me
really do
find
anything
it.
super bad
Here we
on
go.
this one.
Donald
For this
Trump,
one,
David Bowie died. I don't know.
Yeah.
What?
for this one,
Oh, I guess. I was thinking gaming, and I was
which
like,
one is this one?
Well, I was just gonna say, like, I guess I can see some value in them having like a number scale at the bottom where it's like this is barely even redeemable, essentially.
This one is March 2009, and the number 1 is Heroes. NBC should follow Ubisoft's lead and stick Kryptonite down this show's pants.
Well, that's true.
Yeah, actually, actually.
You gotta give them some credit.
That's
there.
correct. That show
Yeah.
fucking blew by the end.
That's good.
Let's go through all of these. Here we have the Hellblade
Heroes,
issue.
What was Heroes in 2009 was season 3. That wasn't even at its worst.
It was almost there, but it was. But they're right. They were right.
Submissive and breedable.
Really quick, take a guess on what they gave Streets of Rage 4.
Submissive and breedable. Hang on, what?
I'm just vaguely reading maybe what's in here, just kind of filling in issues. Warhammer, my dong.
Game Informer, Streets of Rage 4.
Middle Earth, Shadow of my Ass.
I think it's like a 7.
Nailed
it's
it.
Like a 6 or a 7.
You literally nailed it with 7.
So this one is
because I remember them saying like, "Oh, it's an amazing game," but it feels too much like it's from the 90s. And
So
it's
this one
like,
is
what?
This one is May 2017.
I think,
and
I think
the number
you're
one
right, yeah.
is the number 1 is a 10 without the 0. which
Okay.
is kind of
All right, you ready for this
also
one?
game of the month.
That's good.
Ooh, good game of the
There
month.
you go.
baby.
That's it.
All right, so yeah,
It's a solid game.
Streets of Rage 4's simple approach to combat and content is enjoyable in short bursts, but doesn't have the hooks to keep you coming back. This beat 'em up feels like an homage to the 90s, but it's also stuck in that era.
Here's November 2017.
I mean, to be fair, I remember people saying like ukulele is good because it's just a huge
Secret
rip off of Banjo Kazooie. That's the point, and it's like
Sims 4.
Now,
maybe some things can advance, but I haven't played that one. So.
Now, same issue.
Streets of Rage 4 is excellent.
It's pretty good.
great.
Now,
that
same
sounds out of
issue,
step.
different game. I'll have you guess what this one is. XCOM Chimera Squad.
6. Which one is
I
that?
forgot about
That's
that game.
That's exactly
Oh my
the one
God,
that
I forgot
flopped.
about that game.
The spinoff that
Okay.
flopped.
Yeah. This is the one where they gave it like a really super stylized art style in game, but the poster has like a hyper realistic alien holding a hand up to his head, and it's really goofy.
Yep.
Let me get this. It's
Alright, so
it's
this
a really
one
good
is
poster.
This one is November 2017, and the number one is duplicates in loot boxes, but duplicates in is crossed out. It's a very 2017 joke.
Yeah.
Also, this
Oh,
has
loot
2
box.
games of the month:
Good bit.
Divinity 2 and Samus Returns.
Divinity 2.
Those are both pretty good.
Oh.
Yo, check out this ad for
Yeah.
Zelda.
Oh, look at him! It's him.
Oh no.
It's fucking peanut butter gamer.
Yeah, no, but if you have like a rating scale, and I guess you have a game that's like Big Rigs or something, and it's so horrendously broken, but then at that point, like, why even give it a rating?
Exactly.
Like, if you're basically giving it a number, if you're giving it a number that's just like, this is beyond reviewable, it's like, well, then what are we doing giving it a fucking number? Just call it shit without giving it an actual rating on the scale, then.
Yeah.
Or just say like, well, I mean, that's kind of what Anthony Fantano does.
Yeah,
if it's
not
something
good.
so bad that he doesn't even see a point, he just not. It's not good.
It's not even competent. Yeah.
Okay, this one's a very December
Also,
2017 joke.
Yeah.
Good.
Wait,
Tristan, bring up the poster for Xbox Chimera Squad that I sent.
XCOM. Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
Xbox, yeah.
Speaking of XCOM, while I'm pulling, well, actually, I guess, real quick before I show that,
Yes.
Game of the Month, XCOM 2. And the number one is the number of SNES Classic editions you were able to pre-order +1.
Oh god. How many?
These are so dated.
What review score did they give that XCOM? Oh my god.
9.75, I think.
It's such a good post.
That's he's doing that thinking pose from that one meme.
Yakuza Kiwami got an 8.5.
A very Sargon alien. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, hell yeah.
They
So
gave
that
so
means
for
it's
context,
pretty
the
good.
The cover of this game is the right side of, or like the right side of that alien's head in the image up until like the lady with the headphones. That is the cover of this game.
Oh my god. That's
And then
embarrassing.
the real game is like stylized or something.
Yeah, it's kind of cell shaded.
It's more stylized, yeah.
Yeah, by the way, they gave this game an 8. They gave it an 8.
Oh, I've never heard of this.
It was-
I guess this is recent.
This came out in...
It was okay.
Good question.
It wasn't like great.
I've never fucking heard of this.
This one is.
It was
2017.
2020.
2020. Oh my god, I'm still getting these in
Wow.
2020?
Yeah, 2017 is the latest I got them.
I haven't had a gaming magazine since like a Nintendo Power in the fucking early 2000s, and I
Oh yeah,
miss
they're
it.
covering Valorant in this. Holy shit.
I had a,
So
I had
for-
one Nintendo Power. It talked about Sword of Mana for the Game Boy Advance, and I read it a bunch of times. It was
Oh,
like,
yeah.
these look so good.
They've got
September
Trials of Mana in this
2018.
one.
Ooh.
775.
The number one is. Oh god. The number one for September 2017 is Fan Fests for mobile games, at which the games are not playable.
Huh. So like
And
This is so dated. These aren't funny. I mean, they
Yeah.
were funny.
well, that's the
back
thing.
then.
They're very much intended to
there-
be.
yeah, there's not much humor.
Like a
It's what
time
it is.
capsule joke. Yeah.
Yeah. We're going through a
So-
little nostalgia here because they're gone. GameStop basically probably got rid of them for tax
Yeah,
write-off reasons.
we were just talking about GameStop, and this is like directly related to that because
Yeah.
they were
This-
GameStop's fucking magazine, I guess.
Effectively.
This truly was an issue made for me. So the game of the month for what is this? March 2017. That makes sense. Yakuza 0.
Oh yeah,
nice.
they got some taste.
And the number one is normalizing the word Joy-Con. Okay, that's kind of
That's pretty good actually. The term Joy-Con is weird.
Resident Evil 7 got an 8.5. Yakuza 0 got 9.25.
Ooh. Hi.
There's a special feature on Zelda 2
Oh my
Oh, nice.
god.
and a quiz that I got completely correct.
Oh
Good
shit.
job.
Oh,
Yeah, I even marked it down.
Oh, a Zelda quiz. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, well, I mean,
Yeah.
Oh, that was like general gaming.
but there is one thing that I wanted to bring up in this issue specifically.
Okay.
So there's this list here, the most anticipated games of 2017.
Oh boy.
You got a site
Right,
for this one.
Huh?
You got a site
You
for
you
it.
mentioned this one. Yeah. I've been
Yeah,
wondering
let
what
me,
those last three are or whatever.
All right, so the lower numbers, it's 17, which is no, it's more than 17. I guess two of the pages just got fucked.
boy.
So Night in the Woods brings up brings up the end. By the way, Cuphead
Ooh.
is rated lower than Injustice 2, Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite, Star Wars Battlefront 2,
Oh.
South Park Butthole.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
not good. The South
South
Park
Park
game, maybe.
Butthole.
That part game was fun, but
Well, I mean that's what it's called.
It's a solid one.
yeah.
But Prey, that's at
know.
number 8.
5.
Persona 5 is at number 7. Mario Odyssey, it's at 6. Do you guys want to guess what the top 5 are?
I'm gonna guess
Horizon
number
Zero
7.
Dawn, if you didn't mention it.
Number 5.
Okay.
Horizon.
Okay.
Number 4?
A Far Cry game?
Zelda.
You were correct.
Oh,
Gabe.
wait,
Not
sorry.
Gabe. No, Gabe.
2017,
Gabe.
Gabe,
Yeah,
okay.
2017. Zelda.
Okay.
Sorry, I got mixed up.
I said
good.
Zelda. Yeah.
Yeah,
Wait,
that's
which
number 4.
Zelda? So anticipated game?
BOTW.
Breath of the Wild.
Okay, so this was like the
You
beginning
didn't
of
you
the
didn't,
year
you
then.
didn't see that next one.
Yeah.
What do you think number 3 is?
Okay, wait.
Ties
Nier
back into
Automata.
No, Nier Automata was like 20th?
Uncharted?
21st.
2017 had a lot of games.
Is it
2017 was a great
Resi
year.
7?
No, it had already come out by then.
Okay.
I'm sorry, forgetting what
Actually,
it was out and
Hey,
oh,
had it?
Assassin's Creed, whatever.
Was it Origins?
No, because Origins, yeah.
Origins had already come out. I know that.
No, Resi 7 was 2017.
Yeah, but
by the
it had
time of
already
this-
come out.
by
It
the
was,
time of
it was like
this-
January.
One of the Forzas.
was
It's gotta
January.
be one of the like. Is it Call of Duty?
Like,
one of the like
it ties into something we've already talked about.
Mario Odyssey.
Destiny.
No,
Yes, Destiny 2.
1. Oh, yeah, Destiny 2 would be.
All right, so
yeah.
I've gone ahead and revealed to you all that number 1 is Red Dead Redemption 2.
Yep.
What is Game
Right.
Informer's number 2 most anticipated game of 2017?
It has to be Mario Odyssey, right?
Where is Odyssey?
Halo
actually? It's not
5?
number 2.
Halo
It's at
5.
number 6.
Because Odyssey was like one of the
Halo
most
5?
anticipated games.
Halo 5 is
Yeah.
2015, wasn't it?
Oh, yeah, you might be right. Never mind.
2 years ago, yeah.
I'm drawing a
Oh,
blank here
I
on 2.
forgot.
It
How can number 2 be?
came out on Xbox One,
It's not
PS4,
God
and
of
PC.
War. It's not Spider-Man.
No.
Doesn't really narrow it
Not
down.
Spider-Man, no.
It's not Xbox games because they don't have any.
Can't be Battlefield.
The
It's not
developer,
Prey, is it?
no.
If you give me the developer, I
Prey,
might get it.
that's the thing. You will get it if I give the developer, but all right. Prey is number 8, by the way.
Okay.
The developer
Number
begins
8,
with a B.
2017.
We already said
It's a
Destiny 2.
funny pick. It's a funny pick. I'll go ahead and say.
You've
Yeah,
already said
Destiny 2 was
Destiny
number
2
2.
before. So.
Is it a Warcraft thing?
No.
Overwatch?
It's no.
I'll let Gabe get out his
Overwatch-
next thing.
Overwatch was 2016.
Yeah, it had already come
B.
out.
Who
B.
the hell starts with B?
A couple developers.
It's not Hollow.
Yeah.
It's not Hollow Knight. It's not Monolith. Oh my god.
PS4,
Okay,
Xbox
someone
One,
else guess.
PC.
If it had been Silk Song, that would have been funny. But
There are
Okay,
3
is
words in the
it-
title. 2 of them are the series. Starts with an
Two of
M.
them are the series?
The series name, yes.
2 words in the series name. Far
So,
Cry.
series name, 3rd word.
Was it a Far Cry expansion? I guess
Nah.
not.
Dev with a
And it
B.
was not developed by the same guys.
No, that's Ubisoft, so it wouldn't have been.
This is like
Ubisoft.
really stumping me because
I'm
I'm
drawing
like,
a blank.
March
With a
21st,
B.
2017.
March 21st.
I don't think that
Okay,
would
so
narrow it
first
down for
half
you
of the year.
guys.
You got me.
It was really funny to see
Battle-
this game.
PlayerUnknown Battlegrounds.
No.
Good guess.
But that is a good guess. But it was really funny contrasting this game with Zelda and Horizon that had just come out. And that game, in fact, is Mass Effect Andromeda.
Oh, BioWare. Oh my god, I forgot they made
BioWare.
video
Which-
games.
You can barely fucking see it.
Wow, which actually segues very nicely into another thing about Game Informer. Beautiful.
Indeed.
Mass Effect Andromeda, I forgot that ever even fucking existed. Holy
I
shit,
forgot
my
that was
face is
2017.
tired.
I thought that was like 2015 or something.
Honestly,
Yeah, I
it's
know.
2023
I thought it
now.
was 2013.
I thought it was 2016.
Okay,
Let me
too
turn
far
this off.
back.
I haven't really been paying attention to Mass Effect in a while.
Yeah, so rest in peace, Game Informer. A lot of good stuff, a lot of bad stuff. You know,
Rest in peace,
that's how the
Game
that's how the
Informer.
that's how the brookie brumbles. You know.
Unfortunate.
So the next thing, I have an image popped up, the image that you posted, Claw,
Yeah.
and then I have some really sad news to end out the whole thing.
Okay.
Oh.
All right, let's
So I guess
do
we'll
it.
just do the
Let's end it on a
the
sad
image.
note.
Yay.
BioWare's upper management has to be jumping out of their windows right now because
Here is
the
a
Game
tweet.
Informer,
Yeah.
Game Informer coverage of Dragon Age, which they got exclusively, is now just gone because
Yeah.
Game Informer now no longer exists.
So this brand new Dragon Age 4 game is now no longer being marketed, I guess.
It's
So
probably
that's
gonna-
pretty
They'll
cool.
have to find someone
Yeah.
else.
Yeah, find someone else.
Yeah, they're probably gonna
But-
give it to like
Hey,
Polygon or
Honestly, BioWare, we'll do it for real cheap.
You know what?
Yeah.
We'll be
Just give me a new PC, I'll
officially
advertise
the
it.
only people to advertise BioWare's new game.
I
I'm down
legitimately
for it.
will say there was a bit of good news I was wanting to talk about on
I'll-
this game. They
I'll
have
mention Knights of the Old Republic a lot.
that too. The
Mm.
one thing I'll give them,
Everyone likes that game.
they have said that if you buy the Steam version, you will not need the EA app at all. It will just work
That's
without
actually
the EA launcher,
really good.
which is
Pretty good.
how it should be going
but that should be-
forward.
That should
It
be
should be
bare minimum.
standard. It should be
Yeah.
should be standard, but it's not.
Yeah, they want
So,
this,
yeah.
they want this game to be deck verified. They've even said so it'll run on relatively good spec computers. So
That's really good, actually.
I'm hoping this game ends up being good because there's a lot of things I like about
Well,
it.
it's
They
probably
say
not
you
gonna
can't
wind
use
up.
blood magic because that would be too evil or something.
I mean, I get it.
This
if
is a
they're-
Dragon Age game.
Well, I
This is
get
a
if they're making-
BioWare game.
From way this is seeming, it's like I don't know if you're having a character creation tool, so I guess it makes sense with how the characters may act in a canonical way. I don't know how they're doing this game entirely.
You can force persuade somebody to fucking kill themselves in Knights of the Old Republic.
Yeah.
And the sequel as well. You can do it a lot more in the sequel.
There is a full character creator for Veilguard.
Oh,
Fully
okay. I, was
customizable
say,
character.
I admittedly I have not followed up
That's
with
pretty good.
anything behind Veilguard, so I just saw the trailer and I was like, oh, it's a little cringe. I saw the gameplay footage, like, oh, okay, the gameplay is not the worst.
I think there's a less than nothing chance that this game won't be annoying and garbage. Gameplay wise or story wise or
It can't
some
be
other
worse
way.
than 2, though. 2 is genuinely really bad.
I'm always
I hate
excited
Dragon Age.
for always, here's the
wanna
thing,
find
BioWare BioWare is like the originator of this like whole culture that we have now of like hating things and wanting to watch them burn, because back in 4chan, back in the day,
Yeah.
everyone hated the
Titanic.
fucking Tor, the Old Republic, Star Wars
Stanley
MMO.
Rube,
Oh,
Brothers,
yeah.
Mother at the bottom of the fall.
And yeah, they hated the fucking BioWare for that. They wanted the Old Republic MMO to die, and they called it Tortanic because it was kind of shitty. It's
Yeah.
been still floating along for like a while, but I don't know. It never
Oh, yeah,
really
I
took
mean,
off all that well. It never
Star
never
Wars
died.
nerds will fund everything.
Yeah.
So I found it here, by the way. They did say, on one hand, it's a mature RPG, there will be nudity and violence, but they said
Ooby.
blood magic is unlikely to be included in the game because we've shifted it from a power boost to really being the key to a lot of nasty stuff we aren't interested in having heroes do. After seeing it used as a required part of mind control and demon binding in Dragon Age 2 and Dragon Age Inquisition, it's not a road we want the hero to walk right now. And it's like, I
That's-
understand that.
It's so strange
isn't
because like
part of the whole point?
Yeah, BioWare's whole thing is like Paragon Renegade.
Exactly. Like that's
Yeah.
the whole appeal of it.
We
Is that
got the
magic
nanny
morality
state
is
of our
huge.
fucking games trying to tell us we can't be too mean or too bad.
Genuinely, I miss
Like-
the days when in Knights of the Old Republic you can just force persuade a guy to just jump off of a cliff.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
But you also
You
gotta-
could. There's a woman, right? And she's like, you're fucking her droid because her husband died. That's real, by the way. And you can just like go out, kill her droid, and then just tell her, yeah, he's still out there. I don't know where he is. Which is like fucking
It's
despicable.
incredibly fucked up.
That's great.
Like, yeah, I don't know. He was in this direction, and then he just kept walking. He said he didn't want
Yeah,
anything
he's
to do with you.
he's
so...
over here in like the no, you don't even say that. You just keep you
No, you
force
know
her
what'd
to
be
hold on to hope.
worse? You know what'd be worse? He said he was looking for you.
Yeah.
Yep. Just he went off in this direction near like the dangerous cave.
Yeah.
Trademark. It's
He
called
went
that.
splunking, and then he climbed down to the
He
one
went to
cave
Nutty
that
Putty
got
Cave.
trapped at.
Yeah, he went to Nutty Putty Cave.
Why'd you go to Spelunky right away?
I bet. Hey, have you not seen what's that one where they all go into the caves and then get attacked by those creatures? The Descent. Like, that's the first thing I think of when I'm like, someone went missing. It's like,
great movie.
they went spelunking. They went to the Descent caves. Yeah.
Well, at least there's pretty
this-
crystals in there.
This game sounds like it's gonna be a pile of shit.
I hope.
Yeah.
I hope it ends up at least better than 2.
I hope it's good.
After,
I hope
after,
every game's good.
after Baldur's Gate 3 came out and had like literal evil guy campaign.
Yeah. You can do pretty much anything you want. in
One of
Baldur's
the
Gate
most
3.
base things. Dark Urge is so much fun to play. It really is. It's great.
I've heard, yeah.
Oh yeah. All right. You want to go to the next topic?
Well, there's a little sad epilogue to the Game Informer stuff. So, the staff at Game Informer actually didn't post the farewell message. So one of the recently laid off staff members of Game Informer went onto the Game Informer Twitter and said, "Hey, listen, we're writing a goodbye message, and we want a goodbye message written by us, the people who wrote the fucking magazine."
Yeah.
And it was really nice and it was really sweet. I'm not showing that right now because let me close this out. Because actually, here it is. Thankfully, someone screenshotted it.
Yep.
Our 33-year legacy deserves a genuine goodbye, written by a former Game Informer member. This is from Game Informer, by the way. We're heartbroken by the shutdown of our publication, yet we leave with pride, knowing we poured everything we had into it. In the words of our editor-in-chief, be well, play well. And we have Matt Miller, Kyle Hillard, Brian Shea, Wesley LeBlanc, Marcus Stewart, Charles Hart,
Little credits. That's nice.
Yeah.
Alex Van Aken, Margaret Andrews, Lale Azarshan, Monica. I'm not sure what pronunciation.
Ortiz.
Yeah. Rexash. Ortiz. John Wooday with an E.
Mm-hmm.
Sarah Hansen and Michael Castle. A really sweet. Really
Rachel
sweet.
Castle.
That says Rachel.
What did I say?
Michael.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm
Not the pronouns.
I'm all
wrong.
out of sorts. As we know,
Yeah.
today's sponsor is the letter A for
Hey.
Oh, you turned
Letter
off.
A,
You blacked out there.
Yep.
Hang
Oh,
on,
you
let me
let
do it again.
happen.
Sponsor is A for
There you go.
There we go.
Your video desynced for that one.
Oh, nice. 1, 2.
Love it.
Yeah, you're good. It just did it for a second. It was great.
So yeah, you got this suite here, and it's like the credits of the site, and it's like a farewell kind of thing, and then it's quote tweeted by someone.
Yeah, a little. Well, it's not quote tweeted; it's a picture because the tweet doesn't exist anymore because the Game Informer execs fucking nuked the account.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This effectively.
Which again, along with all of that fucking Dragon Age shit.
Yeah, it just reeks of entire disrespect. Like
You
something
don't
that
actually get to say goodbye.
And
we
technically,
get to say goodbye for you with AI.
We know someone who, at least at one point, I don't know if she still does, who worked for GameStop.
You know,
in one aspect of it, that it's like, it sounds like it was a
put it in chat. Put it in chat.
let me pull up my phone to do that while I'm talking. But yeah, it seemed like they had a lot of problems, at least in like their shipping department. So I'm pretty sure they got other problems in other places. My phone is taking forever to fucking load Discord.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, fuck GameStop for this. I probably will never step foot in GameStop ever again. So
Yeah, they have killed
lost
my
support.
wish to. Yeah, if I buy a physical game from now on, it's probably going to be at like
Probably Amazon, Walmart.
I don't know
Yeah.
if Amazon and Walmart are better companies to support necessarily.
not really.
That's it. Yeah, that's the thing. I would rather support Walmart than support
Yeah.
GameStop at this point.
That
At
really
least
says a
at-
lot.
At least at
them.
Walmart, I can get some toilet paper and like
Yeah.
a new webcam while I'm there. You know,
And
there's other
and you
stuff.
can get useless plastic knickknacks at Walmart too.
Yeah,
Walmart. You know, they should really make a Walmart too.
They should.
there you go. By the way, that's
Oh,
in
I
chat.
didn't know that.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, she worked in
Yeah.
the shipping department, at least from what I remember. But
Yeah.
yeah, no. from
Shout
everything
outs
I
if you
heard-
listen. You know who you are.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez, we have so much stuff to talk about.
Yeah, we gotta keep going. But yeah,
Okay.
fuck GameStop.
Yeah.
So, for those of you who don't know, currently Kamala Harris is taking her time picking her VP.
Oh yeah, we
I've
brought
already
that up a
picked
little
it. I
bit.
don't know.
But
So
we
one
cherry
of
picked.
one of the front runners is Josh Shapiro, who is someone who I mean, I don't know that much about him, but everything that I've heard about him is that he basically is only in politics just to climb the ladder as high as possible.
Yeah.
And he makes that his primary goal.
I mean, hey, most of them do that already, but he's very blatant about it.
I was gonna say that seems to be the case for most. Yeah.
So someone said, I don't know, a soul who is stoked on Shapiro. And then
Yeah.
in the comments, one of our old friends, Brianna
Oh,
Wu,
yeah.
says, "Hi, I'm Brianna Wu, and I'm super stoled on him. Glad to meet you."
Good old
Oh, yeah.
typo right there.
And hey, to quote Megan, she still hasn't met a soul who's stoked on Shapiro. Boom.
Yeah.
True.
That was awful.
That was
but-
fun.
Yeah,
So
no,
this is the guy Brianna Wu's trying to push in her bizarre little super PAC thing.
yeah, she.
Wait, seriously? She has a super PAC?
Yeah, she got a super PAC.
Yeah,
I did not know this.
Allegedly corrupt as shit, but I don't know.
Well,
Yeah,
I mean, it's Brianna.
Effectively,
Yeah.
we should start our own super PAC. I feel like that
Yeah,
makes
we
the
should
most
just.
sense.
We are a super PAC supporting either the Rent is Too Damn High party or Vermin Supreme.
I
It's
want
gotta
the
be one of the
beer
two.
party. I really want the beer party from Poland. I think that would be
Oh,
a good choice.
Oh yeah, I'll get together, get drunk, and then pick our.
Hell yeah, brother!
Like, pick
They
who we're
did that
picking
as a
for.
joke, and then I think they actually got some power in the
that's
Polish Congress or whatever.
That's the funniest thing about European countries, where it's like they start something as a joke, and then it becomes a real thing, and then they just keep it going for like 400 years.
Hey man, that's what America did with slavery. So.
Oh god! All right.
Anyway, do we want to talk about the Olympic stuff?
You got the dong one. Do you have a
Oh.
dong story?
No, I don't. But if you post it in chat, I'll pull it up.
Well, I'll post the photo because they've been copyright claiming. They didn't copyright claim us somehow.
They have.
I'm actually shocked that we got spared somehow.
Oh,
But
what?
the IOC's been claiming any Olympic content. We got real lucky showing what we did and not getting claimed.
What did we show?
A little bit of the like when Marie Antoinette, the head thing, we showed that a little bit from you.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
Opening ceremony. Yeah.
That's
So yeah,
true.
we can show this image. A guy was doing a pole vault, and to put it nicely, his big fucking dick just got in the way.
It is.
We can
Yeah,
show
he didn't
this.
make
Did
it.
he,
It's
did he
really
lose the
fucking
pole
funny.
vault because of his pole?
He lost the pole vault because he was bricked up.
Yeah, his fucking schmeat got in the way.
Yeah,
Damn.
Bricked up.
yeah. Which again, respect to the guy from France who was packing like a solid at least 8.
There was also the guy with that pole vaulted and like
This was a
didn't get all
weird
the way
Olympics
up and
with
fell.
this.
Yeah, this
I
was
didn't think this was the Olympics-related genital story
Yeah.
we would be
There was
talking
also
about.
yeah.
You know what? It's the one that I want to
Yeah,
talk
but-
about. Damn it.
So, honestly, we'll
There's
save that one for
also
another time. I
the,
feel.
True.
Yeah.
But
I'll just.
There's
really
also
quick.
I don't remember if he was a
Yeah.
swimmer. I believe he was a swimmer whose trunks fell down.
Oh my god,
I didn't see that.
I didn't see that either. But yeah. Also, to get this guy schmeat
Here,
off
let
the
me see if
screen.
So there's
Yeah,
been
I'm gonna
multiple-
really quick.
Okay. We're all
They
kind of
can't come
lagging.
at us for-
I'm just gonna go to my recently closed tabs and bookmark something.
They can't.
Oh, that's
they,
not it.
they can't copyright us for like a picture. I don't.
They
think
can't
that's
for a
gonna be
picture, but
problem.
for a video, they've been claiming people.
Yeah,
No.
yeah.
Oh
So
god.
there's been
We'll just-
multiple
we'll just leave it
schmeat
on this.
or like ass related situations.
Apparently, there's been multiple
Yes.
like crotch incidents.
Great. Well,
In-
it would
in
have to be
fact,
the one in France. I mean,
New title for this episode: Crotch Incidents.
Crotch related incidents. Yeah.
Yes.
Featuring Chris D'Elia.
Oh no.
So
Well,
really,
no,
really quick,
well,
just
actually,
ignore.
I keep a featuring for
just ignore
Gabe, like,
this.
bonus for Gabe.
Okay,
Oh,
well, do we want to talk about this?
yeah, J.K. Rowling
out-
has black mold growing in her house.
Woo! Check out that fucking
Yeah, so-
mold.
Mm.
Call a moldy wart.
This is a weird one.
Yeah.
Because
This
there
might
are
just be
several
fake.
photos of her house throughout the years with more no, but there are photos of her house looking slightly more moldy throughout the years,
Oh yeah.
but no one has confirmed anything yet.
Nobody
Honestly,
inside
I'm
the
just-
house.
obvious mold.
I'm just surprised that the team at Capcom Dev One, when they were making Resident Evil 7, got access to her house. That was really a really
Oh,
kind
yeah.
thing to do.
Got some like great
You
photos of
know-
mold for the telegrammetry.
Sometimes there's mold and it's like, it's by your window or something and there's like a little of it and it's
Yeah.
like you might not notice it, but if that's what that is, that's pretty noticeable.
There's more.
It's like right all over your walls.
Oh yeah. Here we go. Inject
So in
this shit right
2020
into my veins.
This is not
looks
it.
pretty. 2020 looks pretty all right. Looks like a nice house. I'd live in that house. 2022. Ooh.
Yeah, something's going
Ooh.
on there. Maybe that's something else. Maybe.
Those
What were
are
you saying,
some
Gabe?
big splotches too.
Oh yeah.
So that's.
What were we saying a second ago, Gabe?
okay.
Well, the I don't know what the specific. Oh, sorry, my internet might be dying. 1 second.
Oh, you're good.
Understandable. My sister's been streaming. I'm surprised that mine is holding up.
Yours has been pretty solid so far.
What was that? New tab.
Okay.
I don't think we know what's going on because it seems like they mentioned it there, but she has new wallpaper in her house with art on it. And people are suspecting because she puts a filter on every picture and video of her that it's
Oh.
messing up the way her wallpaper looks.
Right.
Admittedly,
Maybe.
it could be, but also
Yeah.
it's how embarrassing that it's like you have.
I
to,
will say-
oh my god, that is face tuned to fuck.
This one.
Because see, all the saturation is like amped up, right?
Yeah, well, it looks
Yeah.
like it's some kind of Well, it looks like the crack on Amy Pond's wall, but it also looks like
fucking does. Somebody call the doctor.
It looks like it's some kind of vine ivy kind of shit, I guess, if she's
Yeah.
got that like wallpaper.
Tell
It's
me
not
forgot this in my house.
it's not
I've been
going
trying
out
to get rid of it.
it's not going super well if like she got this thing to look nice and everyone just thinks it's mold though.
It really looks like fucking mold.
It looks worse than she probably at least on photos it looks pretty bad.
Like,
Yeah, this does not
So
look great.
so sadly, due to my great dismay, over this weekend I learned that my tabletop books for Star Wars Edge of the Empire, Age of Rebellion, and Force and Destiny got water damaged to fuck. This wall looks like those pages.
Oh.
Yeah, it's a shame. It's like 120 something to buy them again, which I can't afford. So I guess I'm just not tabletopping anymore.
I just tightened my ass thinking about it. Like, yeah, nope.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's awful.
like I unzipped the book bag because it was in my friend's car and I didn't know that he had a leak. I just
Oh,
it was rough.
Oh,
that's awful. Yeah.
Fuck.
So yeah, J.K. Rowling possibly has black mold growing all over her walls, and it's really funny that this kind
It
of
would be funny. It would be really funny.
It would be really hilarious if it turns out that like
coincidentally coincides with her getting really fucking weird
like,
about
this,
trans
this
people.
is also like if she also has lead poisoning too, it's the double whammy of just craziness. Be perfect.
That'll explain a lot. Yeah. Battle brain worms. You know.
She might have what's going on with RFK.
So let's not talk about the riots in the UK right now because they're a developing story.
Yeah.
But just to really quick go over it. There are some right-wing riots currently in the UK. I'm not sure if they're like over or they happen or they're still going on. But here we have Andrew Tate saying this is the first time I can't really do a good Andrew Tate voice. This is the first time in my life.
British.
Yeah, I know.
You gotta give him.
This is the first time. This is the first time. No, I make it too British. This is the first time in my life I'm getting serious racist insults for being brown from white people in the UK. Not a good look.
Now,
the rioters are making even fucking Andrew Tate say.
Now this is one of those. This is one of those situations where I'm like, this is bad, but I'm perfectly fine if it happened to Andrew Tate.
Yeah, it's fine.
Like I'm not losing any sleep over him. Like over him getting called any slur. It's like fuck you, buddy. You deserve whatever's coming to you.
Yeah.
Anything that we haven't covered.
It's so weird that he would fall on that side of things and try to because he doesn't really believe anything, so I guess he's hedging his bets and he's just like, man, how about them slurs, am I right? I don't think I don't think that's gonna work out well for him.
Oh shit, I forgot.
Oh yeah? Oh boy.
We got to talk about crayons. And also some really sad news to kind of
talk about crayons.
Yeah, okay.
All right. What happened?
Oh, I know what's going on.
So, you guys remember the book Harold and the Purple Crayon?
I kind of do.
Yeah.
Of course I do. Bang.
I remember it from when I was a kid, and I liked it. I liked the color purple, so I was like, hey.
Yeah.
He has got a purple crayon. They made it into a movie, and it fucking bombed.
$60 million budget.
It made 10% of its fucking budget back.
Yep. No real marketing. I think Zachary Levi, instead of posting advertising for this on his Instagram, he was posting about the RFK cruise he's going on.
He has. Yeah.
Oh, of course.
Also, they've been handing out purple crayons at showings that say Harold on them.
Yeah.
But I saw someone say that no one.
Dude, they were giving them away in my theater too.
I'll take them.
I feel like that's just a very strange thing to get if you don't know about this.
Hey, listen,
as a story.
Purple Crayon Johnson.
Yeah.
Send the overflow to me.
Zachary
Listen,
Levi.
I'm not aware of this series, so you just shove a fucking purple crayon with Harold on it in my hand.
I sent a thing interest.
Oh yeah,
Right,
pull that up in a separate thing there. Yeah, not like
Oh my god.
Zachary,
that's
I'm gonna be 100% real.
amazing.
Zachary Levi needs to fire his fucking agent. Like,
Well, he's also like a weirdo.
he is, but it's like clearly if he had an agent that cared, they would have been like, dude, what are you doing here? Oh God, Harold.
I mean, listen.
It is a cool looking crayon.
I'd take it. I'd take it.
I would
Sure.
take that. Yeah.
You can
I
see
would.
that it says like
Dare you
Harold.
munch on the Herald crayon?
It does say
You can say that it says Harold and the. So if it was just a crayon that just said Harold, that would be way better.
That would be amazing.
Yeah, I do see
It
the little
would.
crayons.
Yeah.
Peter, we got 0 people at our first showing this movie opening and started giving out the crayons and posters to any little kids coming into any movie because of how poorly this was doing.
Nice. Please take the Herald.
First movie to gross 17 per billion.
Retweet that.
That's a lot of dollars. Damn.
$12 billion.
I did see an image
I'm
where
gonna retweet
somebody...
it as the account. Too.
Oh shit.
Oh my god, that's funny.
Everyone must know. With this crayon, anything is possible.
Hell yeah.
There we go.
Apparently, the movie isn't like that bad. Apparently, it's like a very standard kids movie.
Yeah, from what
Yeah, it's just who the fuck wants to watch a feature film for Harold and the Purple Crayon?
It feels like a direct-to-streaming movie.
Who
Well,
wants
that's
to watch
what
a
it
Harold
looks
and the
like.
Purple Crayon movie where Harold is not a child and is
He's-
instead a fully
he's just
grown
some-
man?
He's fucking Shazam. Say his
Yeah.
name and watch his power grow.
This is
Well, but it
literally
is like
Shazam 3.
Shazam, isn't it? Because it's like Shazam is little kid, but as an adult, he's played as Zachary Levi, as fake adult who's still really a little kid. But this is like we took a little kid from the book and made him Zachary Levi. They tried to have their Shazam and eat it
They
too.
Levi'd him. I can't
Which,
believe
like,
thumbnail,
Shazam was also not a very successful movie, so it's weird that they would
The
try
first
to.
one was. The second one.
The second one and the spin-off sure as fuck weren't.
Oh,
The
Black
spin-off had
Adam.
The Rock.
Tristan,
Christ.
maybe on the thumbnail we can take the Zachary Levi face from the Harold and the Purple Crayon poster and put it next to the Chris D'Elia
Oh man,
face.
you could
Oh,
do
so
how
like
it's
killing it.
how it started, how it's going. You know.
I think what I'll do, because I'm getting kind of tired.
Yeah.
Once we're done, I'm just gonna shit out a really quick thumbnail that's like mostly purple, and then just hide Chris D'Elia and Harold in it.
Hell yes.
That works for me.
They'll be you
yeah,
listen. Hey, if you're
So
if you're
we
watching
have-
this video, we have David Lynch stuff, which is sad.
And then, we'll
And
have a
then
thing that's cool.
we have a mild happy note, which mostly is just for me, but I'd like to end on it.
All right.
So
You know what? Let's do it. Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it.
Hell yeah.
So yeah, if you find the Harold and the Christophilia, you win the tell me and you'll win a banana emoji.
You'll win a Drake with tongue sticking out emoji.
Fucking
Yes,
Harold
yes.
Crayon.
I'll send you Drake with his tongue sticking out, fucking Apple eye emoji PNG.
That'll be great.
You'll get the PNG.
Let's go to that David Lynch story. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, this
So
this is sad. This is legitimately very sad.
Yeah, so David
Yeah,
Lynch
like,
reveals he can only
actually.
direct remotely. There's also a thing about like Martin Scorsese planning on doing limited series, but it's not entirely what we want to talk about here. But if you want to scroll down a little bit, go a little bit more
so
here.
the situation with David Lynch
Yeah,
is
go a little bit more down.
is sad.
So yeah,
Well, let me
He's
go
been-
ahead
that's the
and
update,
read
that's
his.
That's the update. That's the update.
I'm
Yeah,
sorry,
read this
I'm
first.
like, I'm sorry, I'm like laughing. I just saw on the server Mev posted, how relatable is this video to who you are? And it's Flash puts a baby in a microwave and runs away 1080p HD. And it's like the most relatable thing that I've seen all week.
It's the best-
extremely relatable.
It's the best
Yeah.
thing that Ezra Miller's ever done. Putting a
I
baby in a
believe
microwave.
Mev does that a lot. So, yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
That's a good post.
All right, back to sadness. Okay.
So yeah, he was asked recently because he was doing an album with who was it again, Gabe?
Christabel,
Okay.
who is if you've seen Twin Peaks season 3, she's a musician and she's also the female agent that he's with for most of season 3 of Twin Peaks.
Okay. But he was asked recently if he'd return to a film set because he's been writing scripts recently, from as far as I know. But he said,
yeah, he's been working on a bunch as far as we know.
Yeah, but he says, no, I'll tell you, I've gotten emphysema from. Well, if can you do the voice? Who can do the
Yeah,
voice?
give me.
We
I'll tell
We
you.
don't need to do the voice. That's
This
disrespectful.
somber news.
Yeah.
But it helps lighten up the
I have
somber
emphysema.
news. It helps lighten the
Yeah.
All right. But yeah, I've gotten emphysema from
Okay.
smoking so long.
No,
and-
listen, we'll read this.
Yeah.
We'll read this. We'll get somber, and then I have something to lift our moods with David Lynch. Don't worry.
Okay, well, we got the update too, also. But yeah, I'm homebound whether I like it or not. I can't go out. I can only walk a short distance before I'm out of oxygen. Smoking was something that I absolutely loved, but in the end, it bit me. It was a part of art life for me, the tobacco and the smell of it, and the lighting things, the smoking, the going back and sitting back and having a smoke and looking at your work or thinking about things. Nothing like it in this world is so beautiful. Meanwhile, it's killing me, so I had to quit it. And now, because of COVID, it would be very bad for me to get sick, even with a cold, so I'd probably be directing from my house. And because of COVID, they've now invented ways where you can direct from home. I wouldn't like that so much. I like to be there amongst the thing and get ideas there. But I would try to do it remotely, if it comes to it. So yeah,
Well, he's trying his best to keep at it, which is admirable, obviously.
yeah, so yeah, it says here he's also, the guy interviewing inquired into Antelope Don't Run No More, which was written after Inland Empire. Purpose subject of limitations, he didn't entirely discount the possibility. Well, we don't know what the future will bring, but we remain hopeful. And then at the top, there's an update here.
I've never heard of this mysterious lost Lynch movie. That sounds cool.
Ladies and gentlemen, I watched I watched a movie on my phone, and I got really sick because of it.
I watched a phone in my movie.
I saw a character watching a movie on a phone, and it really pissed me off.
I coughed up blood for 7 weeks.
Such a sadness.
But here he says, ladies and gentlemen, yes, I have emphysemas from my many years of smoking. I have to say I enjoyed smoking very much, and I do love tobacco. The smell of it, lighting cigarettes on fire, smoking them. But there's a price to pay for
He
this
really likes
enjoyment.
the ritual of it. I can appreciate
He
that.
really does. I respect that.
He does.
The price for me is emphysema. I have quit smoking for over 2 years. Recently I've had many tests, and the good news is I'm in excellent shape, except for the emphysema. I'm filled with happiness, and I will never retire. I want you all to
love
know
this
I
guy.
really appreciate your concern.
I really love this guy.
I do too. David
Today
Lynch.
is Friday once again.
Oh yeah, it's like I'm glad he's doing better. At least I'm glad he's doing okay.
Now I sent a video
Good that he's being
timestamped to
careful.
lift our spirits.
Okay.
All right, let's
to
take
lift
a
our
look.
spirits after such news. It's stamped. Don't worry.
What is
My
David
favorite
working
David
on?
Lynch video.
Turn that
Oh,
up
I
just a
might have
tad.
seen this before. Yeah, it's this
Okay.
one.
It's my favorite.
It will go on like so, and then when you turn on the switch,
He made the Minecraft
it will
torch.
sit on a wall
Hell yeah.
and be a nice light, a nice mood light. And it's battery operated, so when you want to change the battery, you would take this out
I love David Lynch.
and push this down.
He's like a cool ass grandpa who
And then
also
you
made
slide.
like amazing films.
Slide it? Yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
my fucking
sick.
god.
And
Why
then
is
the
it on a
battery
slant?
pack in there.
No, that
Well,
fucks.
you know,
That
change
fucks.
the batteries, and you can
It's
put
great.
this back together.
I didn't even know that came apart in that
Anyways,
specific spot.
That's
Yeah.
great. It is the Minecraft torch.
Oh yeah, that's good.
I love
I
it.
love this video.
All right, we got
love
one
the
last
video.
story here. Oh, and
Oh, I'm frozen. I
there
think.
we go.
Oh,
no.
am I back?
You're back.
I think you're back.
All
Yeah,
right. So does anybody have anything else?
I got nothing else.
I think we're good. I think we're down to the wire.
Yep. All right. Let's
Send
All
us
sign
right.
off.
Tristan.
So
Oh.
just now, shut the fuck
No
up,
Olympics.
YouTube.
Yeah, no,
I'm
thank
not
you.
watching the Olympics.
Ooh.
So I've been following, and I like source ports of games. You get to run them better. If they're a console game originally, you get to play them on PC.
Yeah.
It's really nice. We've covered a few of those. I absolutely fucking love Daggerfall Unity. It's so good.
A few months ago, it had like its final release too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to eventually update. So I've been following Open TES Arena, which Arena is basically unplayable.
Yeah.
It's very rough. Like with Daggerfall, you could set up the controls very easily to be more like a modern game with like mouse look and WASD. You cannot do that for Arena. Good
and you mean
lord.
without the source port, just playing the base DOS version, you can kind of make it like normal modern controls, but not Arena.
Yeah, like the only thing is it doesn't allow multiple things per key. And it does still have that like interact mode, steal mode, stuff like that. But like that's
Yeah.
really you just kind of have to get used to pressing like a different button if you want to pickpocket
Oh, yeah.
somebody.
But if you want to play this
It's
in the
not really-
background while we're talking, though, I mean,
So this just came about.
okay,
August 5th, that's today.
That's today.
Oh damn, that's today.
Damn, son.
Oh, okay. Oh, that looks really good. So yeah, this while we were recording, I got this notification, which is really nice.
Damn.
Well, it does look
Software
noticeably different than Daggerfall, but similar, obviously.
Yeah, it's this is basically
It's
just
like
Arena
The
but in high resolution.
Simpsons in fantasy.
Kind of, yeah.
I was gonna say, yeah, this is virtual Springfield, yeah.
I mean, this looks pretty neat,
is
actually.
pretty neat.
Exclusive
Yeah.
full screen.
This is
It looks like there's mouse look.
It kind of does.
It look. Yeah.
Ooh. Without a graphics card.
Wow.
That's pretty sick.
Graphics card. Damn.
That's pretty interesting.
All right, I'm interested.
That
Is
looks
this
like
like
it's
a
the very first.
town?
No, that's not the first dungeon. This is
That's
these
the
are dungeons.
dungeon.
I think this is the. I think that's Fang Lair.
Oh, this is cool.
Next goals, more gameplay logic, and better collision detection. Thank you for watching.
Hell yeah!
Is this, like,
Well, hey.
playable?
What's that?
I mean, like, is the whole game playable here? I wonder. That's pretty.
I
Cool.
don't think with the source port. I don't think it's currently playable. I think this is just like a display mode.
Yeah, just getting into certain things. Which
Yeah, currently it's more graphic. You know, he's working on the graphics so he can work on the gameplay eventually.
Yeah.
From what I understand.
Oh, hey,
But
that's
yeah,
it's
go follow.
definitely coming along.
Yeah, check out Open TES Arena. The YouTube channel is A Fritz with a Z1, like the number.
Yeah.
And yeah,
He's doing some good work.
Hell yeah.
hell yeah.
Well,
It's pretty
Thanks,
cool.
Ophelia.
Well, hey, folks. With that, this has been episode 56. Holy shit.
Wow,
Oh,
we're getting
no,
on
I
up
think
there.
Am I back?
You're here.
I'm back.
You're back. I thought you ended the stream on
56.
purpose.
Yeah, 56.
Yeah, I ended the stream on purpose, but my whole thing froze. And
Oh.
that wasn't on purpose. Remember, patreon.com/loud equals funny. Listen, I'm rolling around with a fucking i5, like.
Oh, you could explode at any time. Oh no.
Oh
Like a-
yeah.
like
Oh
a,
yeah.
Like a fucking Galaxy Note 5 back in the day.
It's like an i5 7400, I think, which is not.
Oh, that's a callback, Bane.
Yeah, it's a callback.
I also have a fun little GTX 1060, and it's the GIMP version too.
Oh, but the 3 gig.
Yep. So yeah, patreon.com/loud equals funny, and if you're a sponsor,
Yeah,
reach
hey,
out.
if Dragon Age
Yeah.
of Veilguard, if you need somebody,
Listen,
Listen,
I promise my
Game Informer won't do
best
it for
friend.
you.
Yeah,
I
hey.
promise my best friend, brother, cousin, father, Bliston won't appear during any ad reads or near any ad reads.
We don't need him. He's a
Yeah.
bad influence. He's a bad seed.
Yeah, honestly, that door
Fake
over
money
there
and
that doesn't
Audible,
exist,
too.
I'll probably.
Oh yeah,
want it.
fake money and Audible. You can get some cool stuff. Get some
Yes.
fake prop money. It's great.
Yes, like check the links in the description. Use the links in the description. Don't just like use the fucking. Don't just enter the URL
It got
manually.
suddenly blurry.
You want to do like a Tinder picture where you pretend to have stacks of cash and you're
Oh,
making
yeah.
it rain?
Do you want cash that
Fake
has
money.
Shrek on it? That's probably there. If it's not,
That's it. It
you can
is,
find
I
something
believe.
similar.
You
I think you
get
can
it
get
on your
custom
own.
made fake money. Actually,
Wow, I am not getting unblurry.
you
What
are
the fuck?
very blurred. Bane is faded.
He's turned into
currently,
hentai.
unfortunately.
Yep.
So
Well,
yeah, rest in peace, Game Informer.
rest in peace,
eat
Game
some
Informer. Eat some shit too, yeah. again, episode 56, folks. Thank you again. Patreon, $5 a month. Link down below.
Save Tristan's life.
Yes.
Yes, I'm literally going to die.
Every penny helps. Every penny helps. But with that, penis.
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 Gabe.
Gabe froze.
Gabe's frozen.
Just in time for penis. That's unbelievable.
Well, I'm not ending until he unfreezes.
We can't do that.
Oh, is he back?
Oh,
Nope.
he froze. Penis.
He froze.
Penis. We got it, boys. Penis.
Yay.